We don't respect so much respect around here.
I'm getting some good levels, Sam.
I can, well, get to the better level. I can barely hear you, sir.
If I move closer to my phone, can you hear me better?
Little bit closer. That's a
That's
song by
weird.
Yes.
I don't.
Better?
How about now?
No,
Fuck.
it's
Hold on.
never been this bad. Let me try to remove you quickly and bring you back every once in a while at work.
Okay, how about now?
No.
Really? Because my thing is moving. The circle thing. I
Okay.
might be
Whatever
really
you say,
loud
bud.
for everyone else.
Okay, bud.
Thank you. Thank you, everybody. Yeah, I might be kind of loud, so I'll actually have to be quieter.
It's so loud. I can barely hear you.
Becky, how are you doing? Red Sauce, Saucy Sue, Napdos, Schizo, Sunbear, everybody. Folds.
Meet me in Bahama
This is
Breeze. I'm
Spooky.
wearing
How
a
are you
nice
doing,
helmet
man?
and fishnet stockings. Oh, that's my fetish. I like this black lingerie. What's your fetish?
Mine?
Who else am I with?
Uh, do you really want me to tell you?
Not if you don't want to.
Involves doo-doo.
Okay, let's move on.
All right, cool.
I don't believe
Don't
that.
have to talk about it.
He's
Do not
giving me
have
a
to.
hard time.
Yeah, I'm not going to bring it up. Trust me.
First, giving me a hard time. Your audio, I still can't hear from my end, by the way. Ask someone
Well,
else.
everyone in chat says it's picking up just fine.
It's
Hold on.
probably how's my audio? I think I figured out it's my audio. My microphone has been failing. How's my audio? So you're probably okay there, Russell. It's probably my my audio. Russell Cook. Can you hear me, Russell? Russell Cook. Sha, hi.
How is everything, Sam?
That's good audio, man. Did you do anything?
No, I think
It's probably from my end. Rise up. Hey there, David Foltz. You're a not late pervert slayer.
Chelsea, how are you doing? Dahlia,
David started out in chat.
everybody.
He rose up and took down a pervert. David Foltz, a hero.
Right, Folds is one of the best fucking people I know.
I made him a managing mod. That's
Cutie Pie.
What?
How you doing? I was just saying hi though. You got a lot of people in chat today, Sam.
That's cool, man.
Yep. Groovy.
I'm going to talk about JK and well, let's continue with chat. And thanks for coming up, man.
No
How
problem.
can we not rise up after that if you have any energy, if you care, if you're just taking a breath? This is just a stream, but you can rise up. Why not? Nobody's watching. If you're at work, rise up, people. You'll get a lot of attention. Oh, and maybe don't do that. No.
Nobody feels any pain tonight as I stand inside the rain.
I'll be right back.
Nobody knows. Baby's got new clothes, but lately I see her ribbons and her bows have fallen from her curls. Now you come in, Sam. Now, shit, it didn't go like how I hoped it would. I'm very sorry about that. He might be having some sort of problem. Don't know what's going on. That sucks. Hopefully he will be back. He wants to talk about Evil Abe and JK. And
I'm back.
all right, I thought we could do a little musical number, but you really did leave.
Queen Mary, she's
She's
my friend.
not happening.
Yes, I believe I'll go see her again. Nobody has to guess that Russell can't be blessed till he finally sees he's like all the rest. With your fog, your amphetamine, and your pearl. Maybe I better stop. Russell's not currently mad at me. Right, Russ?
No, everything's fine. I just got to mute for a few seconds, Sam.
Okay, man. Saucy Sue, how do you do? Hey there, press. Smart press. She might even like me a little. Becky Boo. Hey, David Foltz. Cutie Pie, welcome. I like talking to chat. Hey, Stuffy Ann and Kelsey. Hi there, Cutie Pie. Hi, David. Hey, Kelsey. David. Sup, David? David. See, it's a small stream. I appreciate you. But we're so small, the chat get a lot of force. Hi there, carpet. You're spelling it wrong. Cutie Pie. The real catfish. We dig you. Come on here. I've been trying to get her on there. I think she'll be really good. What's up, David? Okay, so now we get kind of serious. And are you back, Russell?
Yes, sir.
How you doing, by the way, man? Nice to see you.
I've been fine, Sam. How you been doing?
Okay. Did you look up Martin Buber?
No. Do you want me to right now?
I don't care that much.
Well, how do I spell his last name? Is it B-U?
B-U-B. Let's continue with chat. Chat's more important than one of the greatest philosophers in the history of the world, okay?
I agree with you on that, Sam. Chat, how are y'all doing today?
Dina has been involved in Evil Abe. When Evil Abe got mad at me and accused me falsely of being a racist and said he would destroy me, I took more serious people who had been talking about Evil Abe. And Dina has been in some kind of struggle. And Dina alleges Evil Abe made a threat against her minor child, a death threat. And I think, do you believe she went to the police there, Russell? I do.
I couldn't tell you. Hey, Angel, how are you doing? I just want to say that it's getting real close to Christmas, and I want everyone to be happy. That's really all I want. The Condor, how are you doing, sir or ma'am?
Russ, he's mine.
But do you want me to wish people not to be happy?
I'll go see you again. Nobody has to guess that Russell can't be blessed.
Hey, this dude was really old. He was old as shit, man. Martin Buber. He was Yiddish. His name in Yiddish is a bunch of symbols. He was born February the 8th of 1878 and lived all the way to June the 13th of 1965. So you
stand inside the rain. Everybody know.
Speaking of Yiddish people, can we get Hostbusters to come up?
See your ribbons and your bows have fallen from your
StreamYard says you blocked
Russell T.
Hostbusters.
Just like a woman. Russell makes love.
Just like a woman. Yeah, that's
but
true.
You ate Just
Ladies.
a little girl. Oh, we're 18. Sorry. Sorry.
Over 80,
Let's
hopefully.
move on. Bob Dylan, Merry Christmas. Motherfucker in Malibu. He's like 80 years old.
He is, yeah. He is.
Kelsey, welcoming people of Sha. Sometimes we have the best chat of all, man. Saucy Sue, Presley.
83 years old.
I don't know if you like me, Presley. I think she's a really good mod. But maybe if she don't like me, say it, she won't have a mod. Because Presley used to like this guy, David Walsh, right?
Well, she's still a huge fan of David Walsh's.
Well, then what's wrong with her? How could my mod, because David Walsh is a kind of anti-Christian who says he's Christian. David Walsh said that Star of David is Stars of Demon or some such. Would you deny? It's not true. Call out Walsh. Call him out. Call him out. Likeness.
Do you want me to? I will Google that right now. Okay, Star of David, and I will see.
Big deal. Can you?
Satanic. Is it satanic? Question mark. And we're gonna ask Google here, and we'll see what.
I'm going to get through chat and talk about, I think, the real love between Evil Abe and someone I really, 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 whether JK trolled me or not, I dig her, man. And there's people who slander her, well, who are racist against her, like Pooh Handler. But the only person I think JK said she really didn't like was Pooh Handler. JK's been on many times, and one of the most special moments, it wasn't German Lady's fault to dispute the story, but it was such a nice happening here on Sha. You know what I'm talking about, Russ?
Yes.
That Russ and I take a lot of BS and nonsense years and years, and the trolls and the bad people have too much their say. But somehow we put up with it. I don't know why Russell does. Maybe he's bored. Maybe he likes to get his aggression out. I'll say that. Would you agree with that? Sometimes it builds up in you, Russell.
Yes.
And I serve as a good target to get that
No.
Well, let me ask
Prostitutes are my favorite target when I'm having a really bad day. I strangle a prostitute.
I hope they
All right, what's up, Chris?
Did you not say honestly on air, it was clipped, that you wanted to kill me?
Yeah, I did. I was surprised you said Abe was the only person who said that to you, and I was thinking, wait. I said that to him too. And host functions is still blocked, unfortunately. He is still blocked.
I never said that.
All right, well,
let's clear it up now.
He's one of several people who's wanted to kill you.
Well, I think you're saying that because if other people want to kill me, your death threat against me it has less weight.
It's illegal. Yeah. I think it's illegal still.
So let's get to it. Let me skip ahead and come back. So somebody made a death threat in private chat using the same words I think they used.
I saw that, Sam. I told you about it, and you didn't say anything to me about it.
You saw the death threat?
Yeah, it was right before I left. Someone, I don't remember the name, but they wrote this thing about how they were going to kill you and all this stuff. Yeah, I saw. I asked you, and you didn't. I guess you didn't pay attention to it because I was like, Sam, check that out.
I got to listen to you more. I really do. Yeah.
I mean, I thought you just didn't give a shit about it.
No,
Like
I
you
used to think you were average, but as the years go
were.
by, and I really listen to you, I'm an expert. I am. You're
That's a nice
very smart.
compliment.
You're very
Oh,
smart,
thank you, son. Thank you.
but you're not confident about it, like me.
Everyone probably thinks they're smart, right? But yeah, Hostbusters can't
What an
come up. He's
interesting
blocked.
idea. No, I think some people realize, like, okay, let me give you
That
an example.
Hostbusters can't come up.
Well, of course he can come up. Are you kidding?
Well, he said he's blocked. Excuse me. He said he's blocked.
Let me check. All right. Let me check. What was I going to say? I was going to say something to you, man.
You said
Like,
that you never
let me-
thought I was
let me
smart.
go with that. You said that
So-
everybody knows they're smart. So if somebody gets a B average from a second or third rate university in their major, and you're supposed to be like A plus in your major. So if somebody gets B's, they're not smart, are they? And they would have to acknowledge they're not smart. Correct?
A B is good though, right?
No, not in college. Have you been to college?
No, see, I wouldn't know. I've never been to college, so I would have been
You have
happy
the
with
ability.
B.
You got the smarts for it, brother. You
I'd have
probably
been
didn't have an
happy.
opportunity, right? Or maybe you were in drugs, or I don't know. Is there a reason you didn't go to college?
I didn't want to.
Okay, well, that's a good reason.
No one was going to pay for it either, so I'd probably still be paying off student loans. I know someone who's older than me that's
Somebody would have paid
paying
for it.
off student
Somebody would have paid for it.
loans.
You would have. You might have gone with a good support system, right? You're like the working class, underprivileged.
I'm thinking back many years ago, and I don't know, like, I don't know how college would have worked out.
Well, the research is quite clear. The people who actually go through college are much more successful in things like happiness and financial security and their partner. There is a reason people go to college, right?
It makes them happy.
It makes them successful.
Makes them more
There's a correlation
successful.
between success and happiness. Like you get a guy like Alex, right, who's very unsuccessful, and yet he's kind of happy. So you get aberrant exceptions. But generally, if somebody is as much of a loser as Alex, AOC, they're depressed. They're on drugs for depression. But there's one explanation why Alex is not depressed. And you think I'm going to be hyperbolic, but I'm not. How would you explain? Let's assume Alex tells us after being dumped 4 times, cut, after living in a Motel 6, having no money, not a good job, that he seems not to be depressed. So what would explain Alex, AOC, not being depressed? There's really only one answer.
Can you let Hostbusters up to answer this question?
Hey, no one's backstage. He's not blocked. I just checked. He's not
All
backstage.
right, well, I'll shoot him a message. Let's see what's going on here.
How about instead of worrying about that motherfucker who I like, but worry about me? You're on with me.
Well, no, I was hoping that he could answer that question for you because
about Alex,
as a friend of his, I don't want to. You're asking me why is he such a loser?
No, let me tell you.
Like that.
No,
not a very clear question.
With chat. Well, usually, when you have the kind of life that Alex has, right? AOC, with no money, he's been dumped 4 times. He can't even own a groovy gun. because he has a lifetime restraining order. He had another one issued by his last girlfriend, who had great butt smell, but not character, right? Miss Butt Smell, Alex's last love, said he had BO and smelled of cat piss. What a charming couple. One has great whiffs of butt smell, a fecal material smell, and the other one smells like cat piss. And yet, in the sweetest of acts of procreation, God forbid in this case, we're talking about Miss Butt Smell was in sexual union with Alex and gave off great smell of fecal matter, and Alex, entwined within this woman, kept going. What do you think about that, Russell? Please offer an opinion.
Yeah, they were talking about each other after a pretty bad breakup, right?
Yeah.
Are they going to say anything nice about each other or go out of their way to?
No, they really ravaged each other in typical style here. Couples.
You honestly think he would show up to meet her and smell like cat piss and stuff?
No, he didn't deny it, and
well, he doesn't even have a cat, so how would he smell like cat piss?
See, that's one of the mysteries of
yeah, that's the biggest question is how do you...
I don't know. It seems important. How did Alex...
You always mentioned that he lives...
Doesn't she have cats? Have cats? Does Miss Butt Smell have cats?
I couldn't tell you, but if he's living in... You always say he was living in a hotel back then. You can't bring fucking cats there, dude. They're not going to let you bring your cat.
Maybe we should. Maybe we've given too much.
Yeah, I think I don't really know if this is.
I know it's not good, right?
Totally true.
My fault. Smelly, poopy. Steppian is really funny, and she named Alex her poopy, and then they were poopy. Alex said that they were going to meet. So, did you meet Steppian in chat? Did he smell like cat piss? She says, Steppian, is that the same one who loves body odor Alex? I don't know.
Red Sauce brings up a good point. They still had sweet loving.
Who did? Oh, I'll be right back.
He's busy today. All right, everybody. Let me do some chat respect. This is a topic where I'm friends with him, and I don't really want to say anything shitty, no pun intended, shitty about him or anything like that. So, Saucy Sue, Angels Asylum, Spooky Girl, Daria's Sick Sad World, Red Sauce again. Everybody, how are y'all doing? The Condor, Steffi Jack. I try to be spooky. I really do. Yeah, you know what we've got to ask Sam is, does he own a copy of the cassette of Santana's Greatest Hits? Is that where that version of She's Not There he played in the intro? Does it come from a cassette of Santana's Greatest Hits? That'll be a trivia question for later. But yeah, Sam might be picking up Mrs. Hill. I don't know.
No. That was my wife. It's her day off, but she went shopping with her friends and family.
She wants more money?
She wanted more money. I said, well, I could give you your now, right? So I gave her $500.
Extra
Then on
special
Christmas,
sweet living.
I'm gonna give her another 500. Here is HB. It's a reunion of our own.
Are you gonna kiss her under the camel toe for Christmas?
No, I'm gonna be under her camel toe. I like that.
Hey! We have a trivia question for you, Sam. Do you in fact own Santana's Greatest Hits on cassette? And is that where you played "She's Not There" at the beginning of your stream?
CD. Yeah, I'll
okay. Is it compact? Is it the one with the person holding the dove on the cover? Is it that Greatest Hits?
The best of Santana, and it's all red.
Oh, okay. Different one.
Yeah,
that's a good band. I like it. He's one of my favorite guitar players. He's really unique.
Are you ready?
Mr. Horsebuster, how are you doing, sir?
Hello, everybody.
empty.
Good to see you.
Oh, this is AI.
Good to see everyone.
It's not a real voice of HB.
In the land of stream, how are you doing, Sam Hill?
See, that's AI. The real one wouldn't even complete the sentence. He would in between slurps of Kaufman.
That is not true, Sam Hill. This is the real host busters. You just don't understand the new AI technology.
I have a question to prove. Okay, Hostbusters. Is your favorite Pink Floyd song one called "Pain"?
Yes, sir. In fact, nobody else calls it that.
Okay, I don't like that. Your accent.
Well, I'm able to prove that it's legitimately him. Isn't that what you wanted to know, if it was really him or not?
Sam,
I want to.
Sam, my darling, let me tell you something. The best song in the world is "Pain" by Pink Floyd.
Okay, but it's not working. I'm telling you.
You don't like it?
It's funny. It's a terrible accent. You're not good with accents.
I'm an Israeli Irishman.
Oh, there we go.
Oh, what? How much have you drunk?
His wife is also. She's a Catholic.
Tell me.
I know when he's stoned.
How many bottles does this sound like?
Wow. Like a
he gets his extra special cough syrup in glass bottles from the 1950s. That's pretty cool.
The effects of his funny is when he's really stoned. Let's see if he's really funny, right? So we can support that.
Let me ask you a question.
Real quickly, if anyone wants to give me anything for Christmas, can you just send me a zillion bottles of this?
We've seen the effects.
Right.
One man we know.
What does that effect have on you, Russell?
Well, I gotta admit, I'm kind of a lightweight. I've had this bottle for 3 days now, and there's that much left. I just
that's the right way. You don't want that, man. You don't. What
remember,
are you become an addict like HB?
Remember, I think it was Eddie Arnold had a song called "Make the World Go Away." No, I take it for allergies and stuff. It's Benadryl, so I take it for allergies.
Benadryl. Wow.
You know what RHA stands for, you guys?
Russell has anything.
Red's hairy asshole. Red's hairy asshole.
No, it's been years. Russell, you don't know this?
Russell hates Asians.
No, it's Rev something. It's Rev's hairy anus or hairy asshole.
Yeah. Only Russell and me would. Rev said it's real
That's
hairy.
Yeah.
The game we play is, I've known Russell for years.
That's a good song, Dario. We like Careful Without Action.
Not knowing one thing. He's like a savant. I don't think I ever gotten him. But
that's a big word, Sam. That's almost as hard to pronounce as Busters.
Well, big word.
Rusters.
For some I hate you still won't listen to me.
Yes, go ahead.
He came up. I came up with the word busters. I'm good at that. So he took
Yeah, he took off Post and came up with Buster.
Russell has his own.
Yeah, it's a pretty good idea, actually. It was a good fucking idea.
Sorry, I stepped over your whole thing. I'll be quiet, Russ. Go ahead.
Well, it's kind of like, well, Ghostbusters, remember this, when they first started, the band was called the Pink Floyd Sound.
Oh.
Okay, why are we talking about this?
I didn't know that.
That sounds a lot better than that.
Right.
Like
I didn't know that.
You, Sam, on sometimes the
Can I get the topic out of the way?
Less is more.
Is
What's
Evil
that?
Abe going to jail?
I don't know.
I don't think so.
What?
I don't think.
What did he
How
do?
How do we know where
Sam.
Evil Abe is located?
Sam, what did he do?
Somehow, seriously, for the first time ever, I received a death threat.
Really?
I'm not saying it's Evil Abe. So can I tell you about that a little bit, please?
Absolutely.
Russell, are you there?
I'm right here.
Yes, I'm right here, Sam.
Okay, what are you doing? Why can't I
Hey,
get
it's me, H.
full attention?
Hey, I have a voice changer ready. Hey, it's me, HB. Hey, it's me, Russell.
Hey,
Is that pretty good?
This is Russell. What's up, dudes?
You're happy.
Hey, this is Russell.
Some druggies, like, I think this is the thing about Evil Abe. I think I like him, except I think he's a mean drunk, and he says horrific things, being a mean drunk, and that gets him in trouble. And now, apparently, allegedly, Evil Abe threatened, I guess, through something against a minor child, and the mother went to the police. Should she have gone to the police?
What did he say?
Russell?
I would like to know what he said.
Russell?
This is Russell. I would like to know what he said.
Answer, please.
I don't want to repeat it because then I'm threatening her child, right?
No, that's ridiculous. Come on.
No, just say in quotation marks before you say what you say.
But it was obvious. We call it being shot in the ass. He was obviously shot in the ass, and he was yelling some shit, and something like that came out.
The devil might have come in through the asshole.
He was shot in the ass.
That's why Alex
shot in the ass with the ass. With the ass still standing.
You know,
he had tied one on. Yeah.
Alex puts a soapy finger up his anus. And now Russell's helped me. The devil comes in. So it's a way of keeping the devil out, plugging his anus. Why else would a man like Alex do that?
That's a wild theory, Sam. I like that.
What's your theory?
No, but you're saying that he puts his finger up his ass to keep the demons out?
Well, I had a theory, and I thought it might have
gone. Yeah, I like that.
I think I got to use different words because I use the word. I got to
tell my next girlfriend that's why I do it.
You have anal relations?
I hope so. That's what I've been praying for every night for years now.
You've been praying for anal relations?
Male or female? Which, please.
I haven't really considered that part to be very important, but I am going to start thinking about it from now on.
Ask a swinger. HB is really a swinger, so he knows much more about women. I mean, I only get one woman for years, my wife. But
no, you've had 200,000 plus women, you said.
Oh, yeah, someone said that we promised Red Sox a stream ago that we weren't going to talk about anal stuff, and we broke that promise. I'll stop right now. I'll see if we will.
Who would make a promise and what they're going to do? That wasn't a shot. Right? Here we are.
What?
What makes the women
March
happy
12th,
that we're not
still
talking
talking.
about a bunch of gay stuff?
You have 3
All
guys.
right, so we're talking about, what are we talking about here? We're talking about anal?
No, we're
with
talking
women?
about how we're talking. That after all these
I
All
years,
right.
am not talking about it.
that in this moment of time, you have my buddy, my friend, ex-friend, Hostbuster, and you have my
Ex-friend.
current friend for now.
Current ex-friend, current
Yeah.
acquaintance?
I flip-flop, I guess.
Okay.
I don't know with Russell, but
I didn't know that. You got to send me the memo, Sam. I thought we were friends, but I guess we're acquaintances.
I don't know. It's just like you doxed me, dude.
I doxed your nickname.
Yeah. What most people
After
in my
you
real
shared
life
my
know.
personal messages.
I didn't share your personal
Correct.
messages.
With Ross Dog.
No, Ross
Correct.
Dog sent you a.
No, you shared my personal messages with
No, I
Ross
never
Dog. Let's
did.
be honest. Let's be honest.
No, I don't do that.
Yes, you
Ross,
did.
what happened was that
Yes, you did. And your butthole has been hurting since.
because somebody called me a racist.
That's why you're so obsessed with anal. Because you're so butthurt.
Called me a race. What do you think about Evil Abe saying
Being called a racist doesn't. You know what? That's like nothing. That in fact, that's an insult. That's an insult to black people. The fact that a white person would get upset being called a racist. Oh, being called a racist. That's like nothing compared to being called an N-word. Like, are you really comparing being called a racist to that?
Why are you so nasal? Are you doing like cocaine or?
Because I'm angry, Sam. I'm doing a lot of coke. When I get angry, I'll have to do a lot of coke.
Bottles. Did you do 3 bottles? Did you do more?
Listen, you gotta explain to me why. Don't ask me why I'm nasal. You know why.
No, I don't. You have a cold
Jewish.
or cough syrup?
Jewish.
I don't get it. You better not say anything anti-Jew. I love
no,
the
right? Because I wouldn't be allowed to, right? Because that would make me racist like you.
I guess if you're Jewish, are you allowed?
That would make me a dirty racist like you.
Why are you saying that to me?
Because you're a bald-faced racist.
We're pointing out the absurdity.
Dirty goy. Were you
absurdity
of goy? Are you saying that? Are you saying that, goy? Is that what you're saying? You're going with goy?
Yeah. Goys will be goys. You never read my manifesto. Goys will be goys. It's pretty good.
I read a scientific book called The Goy Planet.
The Goy Planet?
Trillion beer bottles all clanking up against each other.
Oh, sorry about that.
No problem. Well, he's having a good Christmas.
Like
and has Hanukkah started?
Hanukkah started on what, like the 9th? Probably.
No.
Oh, you don't know.
Wait, so like Sam, you're not a racist, right?
No,
I'm
anti-racist.
So you would know when Hanukkah is, right?
Well, how is that a correlation? Why would I know that?
If you're not educated on race, that's basically the same as being racist.
It's a ceremonial kind of second tier that
the festival of light, right?
No.
Something like that.
Jewish kids would feel bad. So,
Sam, if you're racially unaware, you might as well be.
I've got some good. Yeah, Presley. Thank you, Ms. Presley. Very smart. You got to admit that. She is the smartest.
That's a brilliant line. That's what I remember.
One of you got to admit, Sam, your chat. You've got a bunch of lovely, smart women in chat.
HB is really. You don't know he's that good, but if you really like in a Hedberg kind of way, he says brilliant concepts and lines. You're another dude like Russell. You don't get your due.
Hey, check this out, Sam.
Because
you know why? Because of slime buckets like you who take away my name.
People have asked Sam
on the last couple years very much, right?
The thing is, Sam, check this out. People have asked, why does Hanukkah start so late in 2024? Do you know why?
No, why?
It's cheaper.
Okay, I don't like that. I'm not. This isn't poo. No poo. I don't like that. Don't do those jokes. Right?
What do you mean, no
I wonder
poo?
if a Jewish person could say that joke. I don't know.
What?
I don't. You know how if you can say kind of negative things about your own race, you're allowed. But a whitey
I'm
like
allowed to say things. Yeah. Right?
Yeah, you're allowed to say things. You can take two races because your father is a Hebrew. Really? What's funny about Hebrew?
I don't know. You're right. What is funny about that, Sam?
It goes from, I'll tell you.
Do you call your dad a Hebrew?
No, I got an answer for you that's witty.
Okay.
It goes from right to left. Right?
Right.
There you go. Hebrew.
Right.
Right to left.
Left.
I do have the real answer for why it started late this year. It's not.
What was the question?
Christians use the Gregorian calendar. The Jewish people use a lunar calendar to mark
Hebrew,
months and holidays.
I'm challenging you, Hebrew.
It uses phases of the moon to calculate.
You can't.
The beginning of each
handle
month.
me, can you, Hebrew? Yeah, Russell can handle me. HB, he's hardly ever up.
I can't handle it.
You can't handle it.
I can't handle the what? What are you throwing at me? See if I can handle it.
Why can I handle it and you can't handle it?
What?
Why is that?
What, streaming?
No handle. You said you can't handle it, but I can handle it. Why can't you handle it?
Well, I think, you know why? Because it comes down to Paul Rodriguez. He says commitment is the talent, not talent.
Comedian. I stepped
talent is no, Paul Rodriguez Jr.
What is the line? Like, who gives a fuck if it's a junior or not?
Talent.
The line speaks for itself.
Talent isn't the talent. Commitment is the talent.
Well, they both are. So that's stupid. He's stupid. He's giving a B like he wants it to be smart, but it's not correct.
Well, why is he so successful then?
Oh, great question. What makes somebody? I could be successful. You're one of the wittiest person around, and you're not. And
if you're one of the smartest people around in this universe, you would have to know what is Paul Rodriguez Jr.'s job.
He's his father's manager.
Well, I don't get why we care about that. We don't care about the children.
He's famous for the following vocation. What is it, Sam?
I don't know.
Russell?
Plumbing?
Take the guess. This is Pop Culture Jeopardy.
Well, is he a comedian or is he the son of Paul Rodriguez? The one we know.
You have to form your question in the form of what is.
What is a comedian? Professional?
No, sir. How many points have you wagered on that question?
We have Hanukkah questions.
Everything. I bet everything.
No, you lost everything. You are out everything.
Yeah.
Sam, what is your answer for Paul Rodriguez's job?
Junior.
Why isn't Hebrew not coming up?
Junior.
Isn't he a coward? It's really embarrassing. He's in chat.
He might just be busy. I don't think you have to go straight to calling him a coward or anything.
Because, I love the Jewish people. And I want to, it's so brilliant what the Israeli people have done. It transcends military.
And what is your answer for Jeopardy?
It's one of the greatest military successes in the history of the world. Russell, you know what I'm talking about, you guys? Can we?
I know.
Can I real quickly? Paul Rodriguez Jr. was born in Tarzana, Los Angeles, California. His father is actor and comedian Paul Rodriguez. Thank you. I was right.
Next.
Yes, he is an actor. He is a comedian. Yes.
You know who originally the name comes from?
The father is a comedian. What is Junior's job, Sam Hill?
He mentioned Tarzana.
Okay, he doesn't want to answer the question.
Okay.
You lose 10,000 points.
Go back to it's a Tarzan.
Russell is now in the lead, and he is ready for a daily double.
Oh,
off the top of my head,
wait a minute.
I can tell you that
Golden Boy has challenged Hebrew. Where is this? The golden Jewish person? What's that uniform? I don't.
What's up, Hebrew?
I don't think that's a good uniform. I can't. I won't show that uniform. Whoa.
Okay, off the top of my head, Sam, Paul Martin Rodriguez was born December the 31st of 1984, also known by his nickname P-Rod. He's a Mexican-American professional street skateboarder.
Yeah, I can do it. I think.
So
I said that in the chat like fucking 10 times, but you guys
I challenge you, dummy. Now
That's
we're
the real
you come in with
That's
your wit
money.
Yeah. Let's see if you can hang there, little pussy boy. By the way, you better be Jewish, right?
Challenge ho.
Go. So far, not go. Go ahead, little lemon boy.
What am I supposed to do?
Okay, follow the big boys. Let's go, Russell. HB.
Oh, yeah, that's fine.
HB is maybe the one true comic out of all of us.
Oh, this is a comedy show?
Not with you. Why don't you
make one? Ms. Presley, Ms. Prez, I was cheating. I was looking at his Wikipedia article the whole time.
You serious? I just know because I used to
go against Hebrews because I'm a golden goy. I think you get more credit, right, HB?
Oh, boys, I love goys.
Kind of worship. What, Hebrew?
What morning are we there?
He comes on. He's talking. Who are you? Are you talking to? Like your boyfriend or girlfriend, or who are you talking to?
I came on because you challenged me to come up here.
Okay, well, I challenge you to be funny and interesting. You have your own channel. It's called Hebrew. I've been there. It was pretty good. It could be better, though.
I don't really do what people fucking tell me to do, Sam. I do what I like to do, and I mean, I did enough of that in prison, right? You gotta do what everybody tells you to do, and you know what I mean? Fuck all that. I want to do what I want to do, Sam.
What's with the Jewish star and the hammer? What does that mean?
Oh yeah, good question.
Hebrew hammer.
What does that mean?
Are you Jewish?
You hate Jews, so you hit them with hammers.
Hebrew hammer operator? Do you look up what a Hebrew hammer is?
I asked him that question, but I think why did he have the Star of David if you unless you're accusing people that you're Jewish?
I'm not here to please you guys with my name.
You are.
You're Jewish.
I'm the channel owner. You got H. Oh, you're not going to show respect to host.
Are you Jewish?
I'm not Jewish. I'm what? Oh, shit.
I like.
What's a Hebrew hammer?
I like that.
A Hebrew hammer is a foul. It's a 308. It's a rifle.
Yeah.
It's the gun. The right after the free world.
Okay, don't have a chip on your shoulder, man. What's that about? I noticed that before. You're a good guy, but you got this chip. Why are you
Hebrew hammer operator, as in I operate the Hebrew hammer, which is the firearm. Get it?
Yeah, we got that. You're with the smart people now.
Yeah, you're one of those guys who makes a gun your whole personality.
I'm angry because I'm getting ready to go to work. I don't want to go to work.
Oh.
And that's the brass tacks. What do you do for a living, sir?
I'm a sous chef at a Thai restaurant.
He works on that equipment.
Now, when you say sous chef for the universal audience, what does that mean?
I prep everything for my boss to cook.
Are you really?
All right.
That your real job?
Whoa. What's that?
That's your real job?
What's wrong with that? Yes, my job.
Why would you have that job?
Well, it's his job. It's how you make a living, Sam.
But you want to keep your fingers.
But I don't know. There's risk and reward to everything, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, but any average or above IQ person would say it depends on the specifics.
What about when you were putting it in all those smelly holes all those years?
Are you talking about food handler and mounting that Alex? That's not, that's
what do you think? What do you think of me, Sam? What do you think my level of education is?
I think you're really smart. Yeah, that's why I went in your chat. You're really smart.
Because I got my GED in prison. I mean, that's my highest accomplishment right there. Okay.
I thought your highest accomplishment was beyond with Russell Cook and Hostbuster.
Thank you. But yeah, I know we had a good time. That's going to be fun. I did a little bit of studying last night. So
that's true.
What did you study?
The I-5 killer, remember?
Let me tell you why all of knowledge in science and astronomy is kind of beside the point, because most scientists, and I'll get your opinion, say that the majority that fills the universe is dark matter, but they don't know what dark matter is.
Well, they're figuring it out. I guess there's a couple claims to it now.
What are the couple claims?
I think dark lives matter.
You'll have to look at. Have you read up on string theory?
Your what?
Have you looked into a thing called string theory?
String theory is no longer as popular as it was, say, 10 years ago. Can you talk a little bit about that? I'd like to hear more.
Talk about that shit. Yeah.
Go ahead.
Oh, hang on a second. I just burnt the fuck out of my.
Okay, like you're whining. You're on with the best.
Sam, I just picked up a fucking glass candle and it's been burning for hours and I just burnt the fuck out of myself. Yeah,
what's going on with you? Come up here. You're not funny, or you be angry or something, man. You're on with. Russ.
Here, how about this? Give us 10 seconds of your best material.
Go.
Can you feel it?
Go.
Who?
You.
No, I'm not here to fucking be the monkey that dances.
Well, why don't you go?
No, we're auditioning you for a new show called Poopies.
Sam wants to do a stream called Poopies.
I think I win because
that's what I was. Who is this guy? Why are you?
It's me. Hang on. It's that stupid ass fucking background from the Hold on.
This might be good.
Oh no, it won't work. God damn it. Oh, never mind.
Don't judge this guy on 5 minutes. Really, we gotta give this guy a chance. His stream is
Shark wipes. Oh.
So you're going to fart humor?
You said a show called.
It is.
No.
It is a show called Poopy. That would be.
That's really sad.
What?
Poopies.
I had hopes for this guy.
Did you kick him off the panel?
No, he left. Bad. You get it?
Well, I considered the audition is still open.
Yeah.
It's not easy.
So
I remember
you're saying
Pooh Handler when Rev and I drove him off the internet. That was funny. He got so mad.
The show is called Poopies, but you don't like the fact that people talk about farts.
Back. What? Don't show your real name, by the way. Seriously, your real name comes up. Let me bring him on.
Sam. Wow, Sam, you're going to kick me. Oh, seriously. Wow, really?
You might get.
That's not my real name. It's not my real name, you dingus. That's to throw people off. Look that name up.
Oh, good for you, man. Good. See, I think he's really smart, but who can hang? I mean, we're really great. Russell.
I think he would be good for Poopies. He's already passed a lot.
Okay, but what is Poopies? I don't get it.
Well, you don't want someone to just always be making jokes and stuff. You want to have some serious content too, right?
Yeah.
Well, what? So I don't get the connection. Poopies and Hammer. What do you mean?
You said that you wanted to do a stream called Poopies.
No, that's a joke. I don't really want to do that.
All right.
You get it?
Wow, you're a quitter.
Your name.
That's pretty cool. Spooky,
it's terrible.
You know,
you need to change your name for real. Why don't you change it to Hammer? I like that name for real.
Change what to Hammer? Oh, the Jewish Hammer guy? Hebrew Hammer.
He's not Jewish. Which I kind of like that, It got
us
asking about interesting.
Type of flyer art. I was looking it up earlier.
Dude, you're back on. What do you feel about the Jewish people? You love
It's funny because I get a lot of reaction because of my name, and it's funny because people will judge me right off the bat because of my name, and then I could tell kind of what kind of person they are by, and then I'm like, I'm not Jewish, and they're like, whoa, really?
I'll tell you.
It's like,
that's a good question.
why?
I'll tell you. It's
Okay,
our evolution because we're creations of our evolution. So when we first appeared, man, we had to size up motherfucker right away. So we still have that ability. Now we're smart enough to know, well, we could be wrong. So we'll give you another chance. But it's part of who we are, Hammer.
Well, see, the thing for instance, right? I'm not here. I'm not on YouTube for everybody to like me and for everybody to like.
I don't care. Why don't you be on Sha for laughs or to be interesting? I don't. You're no, yeah, it's not that important. I don't care.
Just be good. Put like comedy tryouts or something as your fucking title or something. Because every time I come in here, it's like this is going to be the funny show, but then it's never really funny.
The fact that you do it over and over, that there's you guys were like David thing you give off, man. It's not on me because it's happened over and over. So don't you get what you do? How do you put me in that position? Right?
What are you trying to say, Sam?
Your reality testing is off. You might be the answer to the question like an hour ago. How can Alex be happy? Is he's a psychopath? A psychopath.
I wasn't here an hour ago, and I don't have issues with Alex. Like it seems like you need to talk to Alex about your guys'
What
issues.
about Abe? Do you think Abe is? Are you following Evil Abe's story?
No, I don't follow that stuff. But I don't like the way he. Well, though, I don't follow him.
How about if I
Hebrew Hammer? Do you wish that this show was more of like a show that talks about like football, hot chicks, and cars? You know what I mean? And beer.
I'm kind of guy. Like I'm not narcissistic. Like I'm not like a narcissist, and I don't like.
Why would
I didn't say that?
Nobody's accusing you of that.
I'm saying, like, dude, like, does it at the end of the day, don't you just want a fucking cigar and just like go to the beach?
A Cuban. The good thing about the Philippines, bring back.
Now we're having comedy. Now we're doing okay.
You know how us guys are, right?
It's not like you stop and say it's funny. You just keep on that track and try, man. Right? HB's the authority in comedy.
No, I'm just asking. Like, you ever see a girl's ass and you're just like, yeah, dude, I'm proud to be an American. Where'd he go? All right, so he's just gonna fucking leave, huh? So I gotta ask you a question. Are you ready, Hebrew Hammer? Are you ready to be on the Poopies program? Are you ready to join?
Well, what does it entail and who's involved?
I mean, it's going to involve a lot of people, right? Russell is involved somehow, I believe, right?
I think
Russell,
so.
What is the origin of this show?
Well, Sam said that he thought Rusters was a terrible name for a stream.
Right.
So he came up with Poopies, but Poopies is his new stream. He said he wasn't serious about it, but I don't know. I think he really wants to do a different stream. And that's going to be Poopies.
Are we doing okay.
So in that vein, like, what is he gonna?
What does it entail?
Who's gonna be the host? Yeah, what is it gonna entail?
Sam will be the host.
Okay.
And it'll be, I guess it'll be like Sha, but it won't be. You won't be calling anyone out.
All right.
So Sam host, so I probably will have to opt out of this one.
You don't want it? You're not interested?
That is okay.
Me and Sam don't clip. Like, we don't, like, mesh very well when it comes to, like, trying to, I don't know.
But you don't have to do.
I thought you had your 3 minutes.
Happen. This place, sometimes I'll start out.
It seemed like you were vibing, but maybe I'm wrong.
Hebrew, give it time, man. Don't be. We all
Did you get-
judge, but like Russell, he did actually want to kill me and break my arm.
I heard about that too. Yeah.
But
Yeah.
we worked it out, dude. You get it?
Wait, Hebrew Hammer, are you the guy who said it's true life? It's not Doritos, by the way.
No, that
Are
wouldn't
you
be
that
me.
guy? Oh, okay.
No.
I got you confused with another guy.
Yeah. Hold on one second.
Do you know the pig story, Hebrew?
What's that?
First of all, where I love the Jewish people, and I can talk more about it because Hostbusters is kind of Jewish.
Kind of. Yeah, I
Well,
mean, listen, you know.
No,
Go ahead.
but what? People think he's Jewish, but he's really Catholic. But probably because people think he's Jewish, he lets people know that he don't care. But right.
Yeah, I don't care. I don't care if people know. I mean, I let it be known, but it's not a big deal. I used to be a big deal. I used to hide it.
Yeah,
I thought it was a big deal.
Hebrew. Where are you? I want to try to shock you. So I knew this. I went on this guy's channel. I was a fan of his, right? And we did a show together. And I'm invasive. Maybe people have attacked me, but I am, right? And I got all this knowledge about people. But the one guy I was hosting with, Hostbuster, completely fooled me. It turned out that he's a swinger. He never told me. What a kind of, I felt Russell betrayed. I mean, I really like him, but he's a comic, and maybe he doesn't have the groovy character like a Russell Cook or me.
What? Are you saying I'm not groovy?
You're not groovy.
You're
funny.
What does
I
it
don't
take
agree with that
to be groovy?
I have someone groovy backstage.
How do you be groovy? Like, what does that
I'm going to show you
entail?
groovy. Let me make sure it's.
If he's into a bunch of drugs and swinging, that's extremely groovy if you think about it.
Hosting, who's the grooviest woman you know?
What?
Who's the grooviest woman you know?
Jessica Jarva.
Jarva. Come in, Jarvita.
Oops. Am I here?
Hey, I was right. Welcome.
Welcome to the program.
No, you're not here.
I thought the program was at 8 p.m. tonight. I'm a little confused.
Well, Samville
above average
is live early because
European level. Only level, sorry. Come on, let's riff, Jarvita. You're supposed to be good with language. Let's go.
Let's rip it up. Let's rip it up. Let's go. Shaw City, come on. Give it to me.
No, I don't want to give it to you. I wondered why.
Give it to me, Shaw. Give me that.
You never answered that question.
Give it to me. What?
That's what you were supposed to be telling Unbelief.
Sam's the type of guy, when a woman tells you to give it to her, you got to give it to her.
I'll give it to her.
That's the brass tacks.
Give it to oh, I like your brass tacks.
No,
I
you
really
like that?
Really good.
If a woman comes up to you and she tell you that you look good and you don't respond, you're a bitch. And that's the brass tacks.
You're right. Those are the brass tacks.
Where is that little bleach show? Is that little bleach show popping up on the internet anywhere?
Where do you see bleach show?
No, we don't know.
This is what fucked him up as a streamer.
Welfare
his angst got fucked up. He got happy and married.
He got mentally healthy and now he don't want to stream.
Right.
Yeah. I mean, that makes a whole lot of sense.
I feel like it's not because
why
of
are you
the
so
end
quiet?
towers and the pot awful stuff.
You got me in trouble, you know.
Who?
You got me in trouble. Yeah, because my enemies were trying to come up with stuff against me and they couldn't. So he went 4 years back, where I was just joking with you about your bra.
Oh, you're sexist.
And
You're
I never
sexist
saw
stuff.
Jarba
Yeah.
defend me. Why didn't
Yeah,
you?
you are a sexist.
Yeah.
What?
Not
No,
me
it was
though.
just
Not
fun.
me. I'm a total good guy.
You are kind of a good guy.
How
No, I'm
can an
100.
intersex be sexist, right? HB.
I've never sexually harassed anyone. Jarva knows that.
Oh, is this for real?
Whoa,
Jarva
whoa,
accused
he's
me
bringing
of
out
that.
the edgy
honestly,
Why didn't you
material.
bring that up?
He's
Why can't
doing
you
his
forgive
dark
him?
stuff. Get up on the stage, HB.
Why don't you
I
forgive him?
Give
haven't
us that. What was
sexually
that
harassed
other one?
anyone.
Man's
What was
been
the
in
other
jail.
I
joke?
don't think so.
What was that joke you were
I'd like
trying to pull off?
to one day,
What?
but I don't know if I. It's like you want it to be special if you sexually harass someone, and I don't.
Aspiring to sexually
Arvita,
harass
you
someone in
kind
the
of wrecked
future? Is that what I'm
everything.
hearing?
We were groovy.
What?
It might be Spooky Girl. I'm really fond of her.
I like
Is she still on
Spooky.
the show? Let's shout out to
Is she
Spooky
still on the
Girl. Merry
mill? Is that what you
Christmas.
said?
Started saying
Lizzie,
like,
Lizzie, we love Lizzie.
the more she said
There's
that.
Maddie. Maddie is now Stony. He is Stoney's fitness and music channel. Mr. Folds.
Maddie, we've known for years, but he kind of freaked me out because he's always shown his butt.
Oh, you should see my new album cover.
What's your album cover?
Well,
It's like that John Lennon and
I'd
Yoko
like to
Ono
see it.
album.
Yeah, can you put it up, please?
let me see if I gotta get my other phone.
He's so prepared. Jarvita.
How can I put it up? Could I send it to
With
the
your hands. What are you talking about?
Could
Just
I send it? Okay.
cam up the picture. If you have a picture, just cam it up.
Yeah, I'm willing to put that up.
Just a second here.
The great thing about not a classic stream
give me
is,
5
as it's
minutes.
going along, it's not classic. Is if it
And
gets
that's
porn
the brass
bomb,
tack.
I don't think she's gonna porn bomb you, Sam. I could guarantee that.
No, I'm just saying because sometimes people change.
Sam, have you ever been poon bombed?
What's that?
Where a chick bombs you with her poon?
You mean like smothers?
Like goes up on camera and just puts that puss right in the fucking.
I'm not a swinger like you. I guess not.
That's got nothing to do with it.
What's that about?
The saddest swinger
I've never
in the
heard
world.
that.
The HB's memoir coming out soon.
He's a swinger. He got more sex than all of us put together.
The first scene is him talking to his girlfriend after he bit the cop or whatever, and his whole family's there, and they're all looking at him with disgrace and disappointment, and he's all scissored and bleary-eyed, and he goes to his girlfriend. He's like, "Did it seem like she was into me though?"
Wow.
Wait.
Then we go to the e-jacking. Then we go to the e-jacking, of course.
Wow.
And then we go to the story about the woman at the bar that said,
okay, but isn't he married or something during this? Jarvita?
The whole time, the entire time.
So when you say his girlfriend, you're not saying his wife, right?
I just feel like it's such a. I mean, can we really picture like HB as a married man? Like we know he's married, but it's like almost like a conservatorship. It's like he was adopted by a woman. You don't?
No. She had to get out of Gaza.
Oh, I see.
And they searched far and wide, and they saw a picture of this
I don't
guy.
see HB supporting or helping someone.
I think she's out of Gaza to escape
being
that
supported
region.
and being
That's
like a child being taken care of.
I feel like you're projecting,
and I said
you're projecting a little bit of your own insecurities onto me.
And because
I wish I had a babysitter. No one's taking care of me. That's the whole issue over here. I need a caretaker.
Conflict between the two of you, right? Because Jarba accused you of being a sex pest. Is that the conflict? Am I getting it right?
I don't think I ever used that term in my life, Sam.
What did you say?
Please don't put your terminology
to
my very young mouth.
You weren't very happy. What was that about? Put it in your words.
What are you why are we going to go back over the same stuff we've gone over?
Because the conflict didn't go away. You're being very passive aggressive to kind of a nice, evolved HB. listen to you. Go. Maybe I'm being the
I think you're
hostile one.
confusing Lemon with Jarva.
So I'm being mean. HB
Lyman was the one who used the term sex pest.
I do. I
But
remember
I
some
think
kind of conflict, like Jarvis saying that you wanted to fuck her and she didn't, and it was what, you know? I get confused by the
well,
two
now
of
you're
you.
re-traumatizing the victim.
Who's the victim? I don't know. Jarvita left. Was she the victim? Was she the victim?
Shit.
Russell, I'm just trying to figure this out.
Look what you did.
I kind of like Jarvita. I like you.
Look what you
Russell
did.
was like my favorite. What's going on?
Somebody called
we were
me.
so groovy, and then you came up, Jarvita. Did you do this?
Do what?
The three of us, it was really going well, and then you came on, and now I'm all confused.
Now you're finger fighting? Pointing.
No, it's all on you. You had
I ruined
that's
the
what you
program?
do, I guess.
I'm wrecking the program.
Yeah.
You guys were ejacking it, and
I don't ejac. Why didn't you ever ejac with Matt Stearns? You never answer that question. He didn't want to. Is that it?
Historically, have never answered that question.
He didn't want to.
So the world's been acting
Just tell
time
us.
and time again.
The world isn't that big. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. It's not going to be in the New York Post.
Is it because of some religious reasons?
Well, I mean, why would I be ejacking? Okay, first off, when me and Matt Stearns came up together as young broadcasters, we were living in the same city. So why would we be ejacking to each other?
Then why weren't you IRL jacking?
What?
Why weren't you IRL jacking? Or having sex?
IRL jacking? Well, first off, what do we call what jacking is? First off, I don't know how to jack, okay? I have never jacked.
What?
I'm not good at it. It's like throwing dice really fast over and over and over again.
Throwing dice.
I've never gotten the hang for it. Can you
That's how somebody taught you was throw some dice in there?
No, you're throwing dice onto like a gambling table over and over and over again with two fingers tight.
Huh. So you're saying you never figured out, but why not use like a toy or something?
No. I'm talking about jacking. Okay, like for
to a guy,
biological female. Yes.
You never jerked off a.
We're not talking
you
about
never jerked off a dude. Okay. Yes.
And have you?
Have I ever jerked off a guy?
Yeah.
Other than no, I've never done that act because I'm a prude.
For those of us who like maybe have never done it, maybe don't feel confident in it, can you like as a little tutorial, can you just describe the technique for us?
It's like you grip it and you slide it up and down very tightly. You get a tight hand on that thing.
Like you're throwing dice onto a table over and over and over again.
No, that's ridiculous.
Why?
Because that's like too loose. You gotta grab it.
It's kind of a motion, and it's like, and then you
about?
get the skin sliding, right?
Is this like nonsense?
Yeah, and
I
then,
received
doesn't your elbow
I'd like
start
to talk about.
Doesn't your elbow start to hurt
threat?
like almost immediately?
Are you hearing me?
I don't fucking know. I think if you're into it, you're into it. If you're not,
when you're jacking, you never find that you're.
Is anybody hearing me?
Did you just kick her off?
I'm about to kick you off.
Why?
I want to tell you because I'm not going to stay here. I want to tell you about the death threat.
Will you describe your technique to us, Sam?
Yeah, what's your jerk off?
Okay,
That's what
thanks
y'all
for
have been
coming up, you
fucking
guys.
talking. You just beat off.
Yeah.
You just do it. That's how you jerk off.
You
Is
just
go
fucking
beat
do it. You
off.
just get down to the.
So
How
I
big are
made
the
a.
how big are the
I was
squares in the
threatened by
cage?
death, and I
You
made
put it
a
through the
short
metal of
stream,
the
and this is
cage.
what I wrote. Can I
Oh,
talk about my death threat, please, Jarva?
okay. Yeah.
I only wrote
Oh, I have
via
breaking
whatever.
news too. Okay.
What?
I have breaking news that I want to talk about when we're done with your
This is 6 years.
suicide
I've
note.
never had a death threat, and you can't. This is breaking news on
I
Sha.
hope it's a threat from yourself. I hope it's, dear Sam, I'm gonna kill you. Love, Sam.
Why are you like trying to make fun of it?
That's a good suicide note.
Suicide or ideation is not. I'm not Pooh Hamder. You know, he says RAPE.
Don't
Some things
get
cannot
into
be
that.
funny.
Don't do it, Sammy.
Don't do what?
There's the
We need an old guy like you around to
I'm
make
not
us
I'll
old.
make you
young
I'll
and
make you
We
a
beautiful.
need
Spotify
a
list.
You have a
genuine person.
purpose.
We
You
don't
have a
even know
A
who
purpose.
you
You make us
are.
feel
You're
better.
all
Spotify
You make us
performance
playlist.
feel
art.
better about
Nobody
ourselves.
knows
You have
who
a purpose.
nobody knows who
Don't give up.
Jarva is.
I
So
do. I
you're like
love John.
you're
He's one
trying
of
to
my
be
favorite people.
Andy
I'm
Kaufman.
extremely
That's not true. She's
Jarva.
friends with that
No, you're not.
crackhead
You're not
Barney.
Andy Kaufman. HB is closer to Kaufman than you.
No, she's Andrea Kaufman,
Who's Andrea Kaufman?
the female version.
I like to think of her as like Patti Smith and Nico and Edie Brickell all
That's
wrapped up
great.
into
He
one
has a little bit of
lovely
that.
package.
In fact, I would add platonically Brigitte Bardot.
Tony
She
Clifton.
got some
And
Brigitte Bardot when
Emily
she's
Harris.
pouty.
And
And
Emily
I
Harris.
would
Can
add
you add Emily
a
Harris?
little bit of John Candy in there,
A truly
which most people
extraordinarily
don't see,
beautiful.
but I
John
see it.
Candy, Martin
Ooh.
Short, Eugene Levy, Ed
Only
O'Neill,
as
who played
Jamaican.
Al Bundy.
Although I'll give Sophia Loren is prettier than you.
Yeah.
No.
And Diana Gore,
It's not like you're the number one.
Catherine
I'm in
Deneuve,
the top beauties of all the beauties of all time.
Catherine Deneuve.
Francois
Yeah.
Very,
Goliac.
very top.
And
Wow, Russell.
there's a Pinterest board dedicated to Jarva, and it's the most
Wow.
Oh, it's
beautiful
back.
thing.
She,
Let's drop
but what
the
has
link.
she
Let's
done
drop
with
the
that?
link.
What has she done with her beauty to serve the world?
He saves animals.
I think I do a
He
lot.
entertains people
No, I
with
remember the
visual
Thank
hamster.
you.
art.
What was that
The
called?
animals
Bitsy or
She's
put shame
something?
on me.
a visual artist.
What
She
was
is
the
a
name of
musical artist.
what was the name of her
She
hamster?
is a humanitarian. I'm not going
I
to bring
really
that shit
cared
up,
about
man.
that
That's really
hamster.
sad.
No,
That's really
she's
sad. I don't want
responsible.
to start that.
No, I
You always
cared
bring
about
up
it.
my
What
dead
was the name?
girlfriend. I don't want you bringing that up.
Giblet, something like Giblet, right? Jarva?
Gilby.
Let's talk about Chonky, the
Gilby.
beautiful bunny rabbit.
What happened to Gilby? I think
Sam,
someone
you
said
know
Gilby
what
had an
happened,
accident.
dude. And I just
No, I deserve to know. I don't
Don't be
know.
stupid.
Oh, okay. You guys know about Gilby. I know about Gilby, but not. It had a broken leg, and after that, I didn't
it's an
follow.
unpleasant fucking story, man.
I need to know, Russell. I need to know. I just don't need to know bullshit. I can handle probably a sad ending,
You're trying
but I
to
need to know. Let me just.
Barbara Waters,
I'm
get
tough
him to
enough.
start
I'm tough
crying
enough.
shit. And it's not cool, man. It's not cool. Let's just talk about something completely different, please.
Okay. It's more important to you. No problem. Let's move on.
No, she's my friend. I don't want her being upset.
No, I didn't know it meant that much, but I'll believe you. So I'm changing position. Am I allowed? I listen to you.
Changing positions.
Oh,
Yeah.
Have you been
I'm
playing
moving
with
on.
yourself this whole time?
What, Mr. Passive Aggressive?
no,
That's what
come
they were
on, Sam. You
No, they were
know
talking
what you're
about it.
doing.
How did everything
You know what
turn
you're
on
talking
me? How did I get there?
No, when I came back,
You, Sam.
Good
they
thing I'm the
were
channel
talking
owner.
about masturbating.
What's your psychological technique? Douchebag isn't
I think of what I like to do is I like to go on Pinterest and I look at the Jarva
And you
board and
guys like support me talking about my death threat.
You really wish
big old thing of white
That's better
lithium
than
green
what you guys are doing. Really,
we make a Sam Hill Pinterest. It'll be all death threats and no photos.
but
The
let
Sam
me
Hill
try
death
right
threat
now. Why are you,
What have
where's
you
the
done for
support
the
of
world with
Shaw?
your beauty, Sam?
You're
What have
not
you done for the
supportive
world
of
with your
Shaw,
exquisite
Jarvita,
beauty?
are you?
that we all have to sit here and
HB
imagine
is kind of
and
supportive.
paint our portraits of you.
Russell, I don't
and
know.
your great Hollywood good looks.
What?
Maybe
What have you done for the world with your Hollywood good looks? Why would you deprive us? Why would you deprive us?
Russell, how would I know that's not a good subject?
From
I can't
Well,
read
just don't
minds.
worry about it, Sam. Don't worry about it, dude.
Of a
Everything will be
specimen
fine.
I mean,
such as
it brought
yourself.
up memories of Itzy, American Dream.
We all do simp for Jarvis, but I'm proud to do that.
Did you follow Itzy, American Dream?
Dreams, yeah, and there's little bits. Well, I don't know what's going on because he is incarcerated for a long time now.
So
Really?
this brings up a really kind of important point. That some people are excused
fucking story
when they say they're a character. And sometimes people do atrocious things and people excuse them and say, oh, he or she is just a character. But as Freud would say, if it's a character, it still comes from a foundation within. So it means something. So everybody, a lot of people said American Dream was a character. But after he beat up his wife viciously on air, now we know he wasn't a character. So when Russell calls me a character, I get offended. I'm not a character.
Until we see your wife in that cage.
You're a character, Jarba, right?
Sam, that is all great. That's not a low blow. If I say Sam,
no blow.
Sam is a character, but that automatically equals.
I'm not a character. They're real, just like
that
you.
Automatically equal you abusing your wife? I never said
risk and a fall risk.
What do you mean abusing my wife? What are you talking about?
Mrs. Hill has it very good. She is out shopping. She wanted to spend a little bit extra, and Sam said, "No problem, honey. I love you."
No, it's Christmas gift. So I gave her. Do you want to spend it now? I gave her $500, but when Christmas comes, I'm going to surprise her with another $500. That's a good thing. I like her being happy.
You know what I think you could get, Chris? You should get Mrs. Hill.
She loves
a turntable. Get her a turntable and a really nice copy of Blonde on Blonde by Bob Dylan on vinyl.
She likes popular 80s songs. That's what they grow up with in the Philippines.
Well, just tell her, hey, this was popular 60s stuff.
I tried that on the radio. Right now, I'm playing like Christian music.
You know what you should get her is like a nicer, a high-end cage, a nice, luxurious cage.
Yeah, or even a really for the bottom of the cage.
That really comes from meanness. I love my wife.
You know what you should get her though? Get her something nice. Get her.
I don't fuck other women, but you do.
All right, get her some jewelry.
What about your cage of insanity? How could you supposed to love her?
That was just a quick joke.
Not go off and have
we're already past that, and we're moving forward to an actual gift recommendation. I'm saying, why don't you give your wife like some? What's her birthstone? Give her like a nice, big rock.
Probably red. Most of those are
worth like $15,000.
What's your wife's
You got the money. Why not spend it?
I would. What's your wife's birthstone?
None of your business. I'm saying, whatever your wife's birthstone, you give it to her.
You didn't go there. Didn't you know I'd come back on you like that?
No, I didn't. But this is for the case of giving a gift. If you just want to know it for no reason, that's off limits.
Knowing for no reason is off limits. Off limits. You're setting the limits of this channel. Oh, let me write that down, Mr.
No, the truth is I don't even know. I don't know what it is.
That is the truth. I knew that before you said it. That's the truth.
Yeah.
It's so funny. You're stupid though. I mean, you're smart, but you're a character. You play a dummy. You're not that dummy.
I mean, that's I don't know.
You don't know. There you go again. You don't.
Depends on the day. You know.
How are you doing, by the way?
Oh, good.
Happy life, right? Happy wife, happy life, kind of deal.
Yeah, that old saying.
Give her money
But
to
it's
go
true,
shop.
you know.
It
If
works
you're,
for me.
as long as your wife isn't telling you that you're a piece of shit, you get to be happy for the next hour.
That's a big deal. Like loving, not thinking that you're a piece of shit. Is yeah, I'll take it. We love each other. We say we love each other. Do you?
Yeah.
You're married. Do you do that?
Do I love
But you
my
say, do
wife?
you say,
Yeah, of
do
course
you
I
say
say
I
that
love
to her.
you? I'll be back at late. I'm gonna go fuck another woman. You say that to her
I don't
if you
say
get
that.
lucky.
What's
What do
wrong
you
with
say?
you? What's wrong
It's
with
just
you?
beyond me that you're a swinger. I can't get over it.
What's wrong with you, man?
Come on, dude. That's
You
who would
know,
have thought.
I didn't know you were gonna go there. And
Maybe if you look
had
like
I
me.
known you were gonna go there, I probably wouldn't even be here.
Oh, you're so courageous.
Sam,
Say,
I'm telling you.
if you bring up this subject, I won't be there. I'm a
No, I'm
courageous.
courageous, just
How are
in a
you
way that's
courageous?
different than you.
How are you courageous?
Well, listen, I mean, you know,
I don't think you are.
just ask me, just like describe like a dangerous situation,
Okay, I'll give you
and
one.
then
Right?
I'll tell you if I
I'll
would be
give
able
you
to
one.
handle it.
So this is where I spend my time, and I really had this show I liked, and both of us were kind of. I had a co-host,
Where's Charlotte?
kind of
I don't
quirky,
know.
but at least I thought this
She got
guy
offended.
would. He
How
was
did
my
that
co-host.
happen, dude?
And he would defend me. So when this lady called me a racist, and he didn't say anything, it said that he didn't consider the way I must feel because I'm not a racist. And people have attacked him, and I certainly would defend you, right? So,
Okay.
right?
Being a racist.
Yeah, remember?
But I
That's why I
don't
got
really.
mad at you because you
I
didn't
just
defend
feel
me.
like if someone thinks I'm a racist or not a racist, it's like I don't really think that's
Can you
important.
Russell? Can you turn off the music or go away or something?
I think it's
Yeah,
important
I'm
if I hurt
sorry.
someone, that's bad.
Because I want to
But
hear
their opinion
HB.
of me, not so important.
Right. What is important to you? You're swinging. You're swinging.
No.
Getting laid, dude.
Life.
He likes getting laid.
Yeah.
But he's got a wife.
When you look at a big,
that's why he's married,
let me ask you,
That's
Sam.
part of being married. You take
When
vows
you
of
see,
fidelity.
let's say you see a nice ass,
right?
right?
Hell yeah.
I don't.
And
What's
it's
your
a
point?
woman nice ass.
What's
Yeah.
The woman
that-
with a nice ass.
What's your point
Yeah.
that I'm going to see
What do
a
you
nice
think
wife?
of it? Do you not
I
feel
think it's
nothing?
nice. Yeah.
No, you don't
The
feel
dick
nothing
like
because
I
you're
want to get
you're
down on
married.
my knees and pray to it and worship it and start crying. It's so beautiful.
really. Whoa. Like you're too overly. You're like a simp or a wimp or something, man.
I'm a pussy wimp sissy. Please punish me.
Well, as long as you get pussy, it's worth.
I'm getting into this. I'm getting into being completely humiliated by women on purpose, unlike all the times before where it was totally unintentional on my part.
I wish you would be sincere. Well,
That's
time for
funny.
another bottle. You've had 3 bottles of coffee. How much is enough?
It's really old cough. It's vintage cough syrup from the
Sound
50s.
like old milk bottles. I kind of like it.
It's like wine. The codeine ages beautifully.
Does it come in plastic? Did it convert over to
Yeah.
plastic? No.
Sometimes it's glass, sometimes it's plastic.
What does your wife think of your addiction?
She thinks I'm a degenerate piece of shit
Okay. I like when you're honest.
who should get help.
Yeah, right. And you know that, but you don't get help.
No, I'm thinking about it. Like
how long are you been thinking?
Exercise. I don't know,
you were
man.
thinking about it during Busters. You're so funny. Thinking about it 4 years. You were.
I like how you say you want me to get serious, and then it's a joke. All right.
No, let's go to funny. Okay.
All right, let's get back to funny.
When do we start? When's it starting?
I think that there's a lot of people.
There's not a lot of people. How can only 22 people watch? I mean, we're so good. We're busters. Yeah. We're the original busters. But I guess we did
we've been around for a while now.
Right? Yeah.
Why aren't people applauding? This is
we
a
need
classic.
We need a trophy.
One person doing it isn't like enough.
Yeah, that's a trophy.
Russell. Yeah, Russell is. Who would think that Russell is the most popular one among us?
See, I don't know if that's true, Sam. I think that without you guys, Jarva can't unmute. Something's going on with her. Can you let her back up and you try to unmute her, Sam?
Oh, I thought this was just too much boy talk.
I don't know. I think she goes on and off. I think that's how her mind operates. It's very.
It was like the chip versus.
That's some sexist talk.
I once. She has different moods, but once she was so scattered, I thought she was allegedly schizophrenic. I think I get that about her.
She might sue you, dude. I'm glad you said alleged.
Allegedly. No, this court, like this evil Abe, apparently this woman who thought that Abe threatened her, evil Abe, filed a police complaint, right? So
she filed a complaint that he threatened her.
It was Dina. Her name was Dina. I have neutral, in this. Neutrality. I'm trying to be neutral.
So are you trying to figure out if you should do the same thing?
Do what?
Sue him or
I've never
for trying to kill you.
I don't even strike people. Don't you know
you
that?
Said you were scared. Yeah, I know, but you said you were scared for your life.
Can I talk about that?
Yeah.
For a minute. Because you guys kind of interrupt. So in 6 years, I've had many, like 350 people are banned. A lot of criticism, for sure. Even like my favorite person, Rev, would frequently say, Sam, go kill yourself, right? But never have I had in private chat someone saying they were going to find out where I live and kill me and my family. I mean, that's extreme. I remember when May Noodles said she wished I would die. I thought, this is crazy. This is Looney Tunes, right?
She said that about you? You must have been
twice.
like...
No, she said she wished death on me. And then I talked about it and she doubled down. She said, yeah, I still do. She thought about it.
And you must have wondered, why are so many people wishing death on me?
Well, look here, my bud Russell wanted to break my arm like 6 months ago.
Sam, I apologize so much. I'm actually I actually think that I should break your arm and then I'll apologize for doing that. Hey, dude, I'm sorry I just broke your arm. Are we cool? Are we cool?
Okay. Are we like done? Are we going to do anything really good? What can we?
I mean, yeah, we're getting there. We're getting. We're having a real conversation.
Having audio issues, unfortunately.
Well, you said I don't know, but I disagree. No offense.
You think that
Jarva messes up the rhythm? Really? Did you notice that?
She's on a rhythm. She's got her own rhythm.
No, I think that's her goal. No, that's her lot in life.
Let's say she was in the
over here.
No, I didn't.
Yeah.
I think she's a great part of Busters. I always like Jarva's contributions.
Yeah. Okay.
But what would you do, Sam?
Did you have her on your show?
What?
Oh yeah, if he wants to talk
Jarva came
about
on Russell's show.
On the Ruster
Ruster's,
show.
yeah, she.
Yeah.
I do want her to be on Ruster because I'm going to interview her, hopefully.
Okay, I like. Yeah, I don't understand her, but I don't want to put any work. This isn't supposed to be work, so I kind of appreciate the performance with Jarva, right?
So,
but
the way that you get
true
to
value is singing. She's a wonderful singer, right? You guys know that, right? But
Yes.
she was up to sing.
course.
So why doesn't she sing? I only brought her to Buster's to sing
Well-
Hallelujah. 4 years later, she's never sung it.
Why don't you do psychiatry?
I'm not a psychiatrist.
What
What
is
are
your
you?
analysis of her? Like her not wanting to sing is because of.
I don't know.
I think it's because she's used to making money. She wants a paying gig.
Okay,
Yeah, she wants to get
fair.
paid to.
That's fine.
Yeah.
There's nowhere to go with that.
Throw some
So
money
who's the
at
one
it.
with money? Who's the
It's a
one that
benefit.
invested in Nvidia and has like a shitload of Nvidia money? Is it
Well,
Hostbusters?
that's me. It's me.
Yeah, it's you. It's you.
Yeah.
So
But money is
the root of all
Jarva?
evil.
Is that you, Jarva?
I don't know. Is it me?
Yeah, you're coming in, ma'am.
It sounds like you. It must be her.
You're on.
It's
ma'am.
gotta be her. It's gotta be her.
It sounds like AI.
That's one of her things, though. I think she uses that on. No, I almost said something.
What?
That is.
She's Jarvita is kind of a cult figure within a very small.
It's her main thumbnail on a social media site that I won't name.
Oh.
What?
Welcome back to Budsters. What did you say, Russell?
You're not that good with names. You're good at jokes and stuff, but what's Jarva doing?
Let's all cam up, everybody.
Yeah, let me find my camera.
Make a point out of it.
How's everybody doing? That is Miss Jarva.
He looks good. HB looked really good the last couple months.
I like the short hair, dude. I really do.
He looks like an executive or something. Why
Is
are you
that
doing
somebody's ass crack? Is that your ass crack? Oh, no, I can't see it.
Your swinger.
Oh,
I made her self-conscious. I think. Did I make you self-conscious?
He's a very horny, stimulated
he swung right
man.
in there with those swinger instincts, didn't he, Sam? I saw that too.
No, I was being neutral.
Right into that crack. He tried.
Yeah, he did that with Lemonade too. But Lemonade twisted the story.
My aesthetic is construction worker. Swing that.
He does it
away
probably
from
with
here.
a lot of women.
Swing it away.
Why not?
Swing it away. Swing it out of here.
You know, I want to say something. I've honestly always thought that Lemonade was a nice looking woman. I never got people making fun of her.
Yeah, I think she's fine.
That come from?
She's like tall. She's got nice hair. She's got a great voice. I like Lyman. I'm happy that
she sounds like a sex worker.
You know, when she came on a couple of streams. She had a great fight with German Lady, but she was so she started going after me, calling me mean. I don't know why she did that, so I kicked her off. I don't kick many people off. So this woman, I like. Mean, isn't it? No, I just had enough of her. I'm on here for fun.
What do you mean by that?
So
that's cool, man. We're not telling you who to have up.
No, I want to like her. Like I defended her. I lost some shows. She will give me no credit. Right?
Why won't she give you credit?
I don't know. That's the way she is.
Lemon won't give you credit?
Well, there's Nick. How you doing, Nick?
Why she won't give you credit, Sam?
Like, at least you give me credit when you say I designed Busters. You do.
I mean, because you begged for it. No, I'm kidding. You know, you did invent it. You did create it. you did everything. You invented Hostbusters,
Let me tell
the
you
logo.
what I took. I took rejection. I committed to this show. So I found Hostbuster and I started advising him how he should do his show. Good ideas, but he didn't appreciate it. So he kind of got me off. I had audio problems. And I said, I'll phone back. So I hang up and he says, like, don't hurry back. You don't need to come back. Now that's a rejection.
You have an encyclopedic memory. That's amazing.
So
I don't remember any of this
show.
All the insults. All the insults.
That I knew we'd be good together. I phoned a second time and you didn't attack me and we had a really groovy conversation. My point is, don't give up. As Russell heads into the biggest show, the biggest stream in our world.
I think it heads into obscurity.
With now, he can't, like, sometimes he gets oversensitive and selfish, but he has a really good, strong, funny co-host, Shamrock.
Well, who?
So
Shamrock. Yeah, when are we doing that? When are we doing the Shamrock shake?
I want to look at her. Look at that. Hell yeah. Check that out.
Can you not show that, please? Don't do that.
I'm sorry, son.
Where did that go?
It was on Facebook.
Russell is excited.
I think he's indicating that's kind of a Peepers kind of thing. If you like that, go to Peepers. But I worry about you showing up, HB. If they set up a date, are you going to be there with your channel?
Peepers? Yeah, we just got to pick a date.
And most times you don't show up when you say you are, right?
Says the guy who.
Okay, she's definitely. I'm definitely putting her. I'm putting this woman on my Christmas dick pic list. She will be getting a dick pic for Christmas.
Who is that? Who's that? HB knows about dick pics, right? HB?
I don't know anything about dick pics. I don't know what you mean.
You don't?
Sir.
Well, I'm interested in your swinger lifestyle. Why won't you talk about it?
Thank you. Nix is right. I'm a gay icon. That's why I'm playing up this whole I like women stuff.
Like a witness, some fools are saying he's gay.
Women are so hot. Oh, yeah.
They thrown that out about Russell. But they say that about me a lot.
Yeah. We're all a bunch of queers.
Isn't it? That's weird that it's always on their mind. The women don't, but some of the men. So it probably springs from insecurity. Because why care? I don't go around thinking about gay stuff. Not that there's anything wrong with it.
I do. I mean,
why think about it when
no, I don't. That's what I meant to say. I don't go around thinking about gay stuff.
But I'll talk about it on air. People are interested in that. I've had a lot of men comment to me, for example, because I'm good looking. That's what happens when you're good looking.
And does a compliment count more or less when it's from a homosexual or a straight?
What do you mean?
Gay guy versus a straight woman. What's the value of the compliment? Is one worth more than the other?
The pussy is the solo thought and intention. I have 0.0.
Is that what you refer to the woman as? Is the pussy?
The woman is the
pussy. That's really. I'm gonna call that kind of sexist, dude.
I meant it.
That's a little sexist.
No, I mean it in the nicest way.
It's like talking to my uncle when I was in high school.
Oh, is it generational? If you say pussy, that's so cool.
Wait, so who? Who calls women pussy? That's not a normal thing to say.
A lot of people have called you pussy, haven't they?
Well, that's a different meaning, right? That means I'm weak.
For a woman.
What, Jarby?
For a woman.
Weak for a woman.
Weak for a
He's a
woman?
weak woman.
Oh, I see. I see how.
Well, do you have a boyfriend now? I haven't talked to you in a while. What's up with you, your
Boyfriend,
personal
Whoa.
life?
Buster.
There's used to stream with this guy. He seemed like really a nice guy, but I think someone said that you weren't with him or something. Aren't you from like Boston area? How did you end up in New York?
Oh, you doxing
How
the
does
fuck
a-
out of us, don't you?
I only know that. I don't know her completely, so I only know it because she
Birthplace,
said it
and
on
I'm
air.
seeing it as not where you currently are, and I'm wondering how
He
did you get
is
from
staying at
here
the
to
Dakota
there?
Why are you
Hotel.
talking like that? Why are you talking like that?
I'm not seeing.
That's
I'm
who.
hearing,
Yeah, I want to hear.
you're a pretty lady, and I'm sure you have some male interest. And I would like to know, how does the male interest contrast and compare from
No,
New England to the Big Apple?
you're seeing her crazy mind. She's
Human.
she's sharing it with her. So I
I mean,
appreciate
we're
it.
all young, beautiful people here. I just wonder about you and
I'm
who's
pushing
some
50. I
I
don't
wonder
know
male
about
about you
suitors
HB
guys.
ever
too.
kissing
Yeah.
upon
Or
those
the beautiful.
lips of
HB,
yours?
does he swing? Do you swing with only women or men? Or I wonder too. He never
Only
really
HB, I've heard that
only
you're
gender
extremely
neutrals.
gay and that you've
gender
done a
When
lot
neutral.
of
you
things with
will
men.
you watch
Is it
another
your
couple
sticky
have
jacking
sex? Does that turn you
situation?
on?
Have you
What's your
always been
pickup
Sounds like a
attracted
line?
good
to men?
night.
When you go in a bar, what's
Sure.
Do you think that
What a
serum
wild
is
ass
covering
motherfucker he turned
you
out
from
to
your
be.
own homophobic ways of yourself? It's okay to be attracted to men. I'm an attractive man, and many men have been attracted to me. And I've been flattered. So, HB, why aren't you flattered?
Why am I not? I said I was flattered. I was just saying it
That's
feels
your
a
question?
little more
Shall
valuable.
we
You could
come
kiss
up
a
with a
man on the
question and that's
lips,
the
couldn't
question?
you?
Well,
A man with
Wait,
Hollywood good
question?
looks,
You're
a
wasting
Paul Newman type. Certainly,
Paul
you could
Newman.
bring
Yes.
yourself.
Paul
You
Newman.
could bring
Russ,
yourself to kiss them
Lee Marvin and
tenderly
Paul
on the
Newman.
lips,
I
couldn't
just
you?
had Paul Newman's pizza. It was
Listen,
I'm
you
pretty
got
good.
to be good
I'm
looking
just
to get.
curious.
You got to be good looking for me to
As
be
Oh,
Freud
you
would
interested.
guys
say,
just let me
it's
talk.
not gay. It's
I can't go
perfectly
forever.
fine, and it's
already
okay.
like over 2 hours. I want to talk about my threatened thing. Can you give me 5 minutes?
Did anybody threaten you because they wanted to fuck you?
Yeah. How did you?
Did they threaten like
Is that
that? Did they
you?
threaten to do
Is that
shit like
you?
that?
If you thought I thought it'd be funny? No.
I
Let me
said I
talk.
was gonna fuck you. I was so
So I
mad at
received.
Sam
If
one
this is
night.
a
I
fuck
told
threat,
him.
if this
I
is a fuck
received
threat, then
real
I want
death.
to listen.
So
Death threat, we all have. I mean, you're okay. You're stable. You're stable
one
enough to know
story
that we
after
do
the
all
other.
wish that you were no longer with us on
I
this
want to have a
planet.
new
You know
thing
that
for
that's
Russ.
what everyone feels
I'm
when
too
we
many
listen
past.
to you.
Okay, thanks for coming up, Jarba.
Okay.
God bless.
Okay, is there a fuck threat? I'm listening now. I'll mute myself.
Either mute yourself or leave. Why do you let me talk to you that way?
So let me
I
give
don't
some
think
backstory because
Sam.
I saw this.
Leave.
I was getting
I
ready
don't
to
think-
leave
yeah.
Sam's stream the other night, and I saw the threat, and I told Sam about it, but he must have not heard me because I was like, "Dude, check your back chat," just kind of subtly,
Yeah,
you
he
know.
does watch out. Hi, Brutal Mafia, red sausage. It's Kelsey.
Red sauce, red sausage. That's Hostbusters' nickname, Red Sausage.
What? Red sausage.
Don't be mad at me. It's very bright. Like she'll make like 10 or 15.
Yeah, that is my.
That's the powerful
nickname.
move. Mood
What?
poisoning. Put in the time and effort. Don't show her respect. That you want 15 or 20
Mood.
videos. Yeah, mood poisoning. She's in.
Listen, we don't.
You don't know her?
No, I do know mood poisoning.
Has she's probably. I hope she will come on air. I'd like to talk to her. Right?
Why do you? I wouldn't say that you're gay, Sam, but I would say that you have the temperament
What kind
of
of
a gay
prep
man.
is that? Why are
But
you
I would kiss you
the intro
tenderly
I
on the
didn't
lips, Sammy.
Yeah, I saw what you did. He's a master of words. He is. Don't underestimate.
Yeah.
I've been. Why don't you like have a scheduled show and do it right? You're so
I
talented.
do. I was going to schedule it, but the problem is that you have a show. Okay, we need to get you on Instagram. This is what we're doing, and this is how it's going to work.
Yes.
No, you guys started, and
We need it on Instagram because that's how we get you to know when the shows are happening. Because I talked to these folks, Russell, Jarvita, and they know when the shows are.
This is what you
but
do.
then you don't
just
know.
Start doing it. You just start doing the scheduled show. Right?
Yeah, I do the schedule, but I got to get the word out. And the way I get the word out to you is through Instagram.
But the word to me is not as important.
When you talk about your phone, are we talking iPhone, Android? What are we looking at here?
I don't have a phone.
You don't have a cell phone?
No.
You don't have an iPhone?
Ask Russell.
You don't have a smartphone?
Ask Russell.
I don't have to ask Russell. You're the one.
It's a tracking device.
Sam, I'm going to show you how easy it is to
security for me. It's a tracking.
If we all have Instagram, I'm going to send Hostbusters and Jarva a picture of what I think Sam looks like, and then Hostbusters will share it with you.
Yeah.
No, that's shit. That's stupid.
A really short amount of time. No, but I'm just going to prove that
you guys don't want to believe me. I told you what I look like.
Technology is awesome.
Yeah.
No, how about whether I'm telling you the truth?
Let's do that.
Well, I believe that the group chat.
Look at that. Russell said, this is how amazing technology is. Russell just sent me this picture.
Go watch Lawrence of Arabia.
Look. This is you, Sam.
That's what I look like, basically.
That's what you look like. And that's the power of technology.
Okay, but what do you want me to say? That I look like you?
No. What we want you to say is that do you have an iPad?
No.
You have an iPod Touch?
I have no
you have a
letters.
Mobile device?
No, I have a Beamer.
Do you have anything from the 21st century? Do you have okay, listen. You don't even need that. Let's make it simple.
I have a groovy car.
You have a what?
I have a groovy car. It's really
That's cool.
groovy.
All right. Well,
it's cool.
Maybe does your car have apps?
I don't like all that stuff.
All right. Well, we don't need that. But on your computer, if you go to what?
I'm a minimalist. I've said it for years.
Well, this is pretty minimal. Instagram.com. Very simple. You don't need any personal information. You join in. You could say Sammy Shit Pants. Doesn't have to be your real name. If you join in,
we move on.
Well, this is how we set it all up.
But
this is
what are we? Are we talking about peepers, poopies?
All of the shows, every single one of the shows.
Oh, you make it sound like it's a network.
It's a whole network
people watching
of broadcasts that you can enjoy.
It. Why not make it seem like it's based on something?
It's a peeper, if you don't like Busters, maybe you'll like Rusters. If you don't like Rusters, maybe you'll like Peepers or Sha.
I like the person.
You listen around the clock.
The name is supposed to convey something too, right?
Maybe. And we can have these amazing conversations on Instagram in the group chat. Instagram.com. You have a laptop, right?
I want to tell you about the threat. Yeah,
I will talk about the threat, but I just want to know.
I have a laptop, yeah.
If you go to Instagram.com, you can create an account. Easy. Use your computer. Forget the phone. You don't need a cell phone. Nobody needs a cell phone. You don't need that around you. It's a waste of time. You don't need an Apple Watch. Fuck that.
I should have one, right? My wife has one. So when
But here's the thing, right?
My wife has
one.
I should have one. Right?
Hey, if her phone is ringing and she's not close to it, will you answer her phone, or do you refuse to touch it?
No. I want to talk about my threat. Go to chat. I don't want to be really long. It takes my whole day.
All right. Let's
So I want to at least get this out that I've never received a threat that the person was going to, they said they were going to find my address, come and kill me and my family. Why don't they just say my family? Because I'm part of the anyway, it's not a very grammatical threat. Right? Have you ever gotten a threat, either of you two?
Oh yeah.
Like a bunch of them.
Tons
When I
you?
was
To kill you?
kick my ass, all sorts of stuff. Yeah.
That's not a death threat. Okay, so yeah. So what I did was I made
He just
because
said
I
he
didn't
did.
want to be intimidated. So I had to reply. But I didn't want to make that big a deal. I just wanted to just throw out a minute and a half. What are you doing?
I'm listening.
No, you're
You
not.
just said he
You're mostly
never had a
after
death threat.
this,
He just
you're
told
looking
you
for
5 things he had a death threat.
this is a death
Threats.
Yeah,
Big
yeah,
deal.
that's
It's
what
something
people do online. They are
I
always going
can't
to
use
kill
it.
you or kick
No,
your
no.
ass.
I've
Or
never
do
had
something
this.
like
I
that.
never had this. So
Huh.
this is
Okay.
and Abe responded, but I didn't mention Abe. So I just these are the words I used, word by word. I have received a death threat against me. The threat is clearly against the law. I think I know who it is. It is meant to stop me speaking out. Stay tuned. That's all, man. I had no name. Right? Do you hear name in that? And then
Yeah. No.
I got a response from Abe. I'll be right back. I'll try to find it.
Okay. Hello?
What did he send you a postcard about it?
Hello?
So, okay, someone. Hey, Jarvis said she got kicked. Sam.
She got kicked out?
Miss JoJo, how are you doing?
I want to finish. So she's backstage, but let me finish this. Or look what's going to happen. Let's see what happens. Hey, Jarvita.
Okay, if someone says they're
Let
going
me
to kill
finish
you
this.
and your family, that is not a grammatically weird or it would be
That's what you bring
weirder for
up.
them to say,
You
I'm
see
going to
what
kill
she's
your
doing.
family and
Okay,
you to be included.
You see what she was doing.
Did you just kick her for correcting your grammar? Is that
I really need to get this out.
Oh,
all right.
Wow. Okay. Okay, Mr.
So
Thin Skin.
I had a death threat.
I didn't say that. Go ahead.
You're supposed to take that seriously, right? Only one
No.
I had.
It's on
really.
YouTube. I don't know, dude. I mean, come on, man. You really think? Are you really looking out for someone to show up and start killing you and everyone else?
Listen,
Dina
Red Bar said that I should be put down. I should be shot. You know, I didn't take that seriously 1 second.
Can I move on? I mean, I really don't need this commentary, unless it's funny.
My point is, we're trying to help you, not worry.
Yeah,
nothing's going to happen.
You have to worry about. Yeah,
you're going to be okay.
Right?
You're going to be fine.
Well, let me tell you what he said.
Okay.
So this is what he wrote, and then like 2 hours went by, an hour, and he removed it. But I wrote it down, right? Because it's so important in the budget between Abe and myself, because I had called Abe #1 streamer. I really liked him a lot, right?
Yeah, you did.
Yeah, you were.
I mean,
good
for
friends.
years. And well, I wouldn't call him a friend. I'd call him a butt. Right?
A butt.
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, I thought I had a friend in Poon Handler, and then he didn't keep to his word.
Why is that?
He doesn't keep to his word. How else to describe it? Right?
I agree. I believe you.
Yeah. So this is what my point is, that I didn't know what I did. Like, I don't know. They were wonderful. Both JK and him came up and declared their love. I think I mentioned this earlier. Declared their love. And how many times has that happened on any stream? Right? A couple times. It didn't work out.
Yeah.
Like Marie and Winkler declared their love on Sha. Right? That went down the urinal, right? Known as Winkler's mouth.
He likes his mouth to get pissed in.
Yeah, it's like how weird this gets. That
I see. I'm not really going to say anything about that, but
hey, Shelley.
Consenting adults getting into something kind of funky like that.
You're so nice,
Why not?
Russell. You really are.
Well, no, I really don't see. Although I would. Hey, what's up, Shelley?
I think most people would say anything to do with waste, stay away from.
Drink a bunch of water
it's not
for at least an hour.
It's weird.
Clean out your system, your urinary tract a little bit. Well, drink some. Clean it out. Drink a couple really big glasses of water, and darling.
That Winkler has done good stuff, wonderful stuff, and bad stuff. But he's been on for hundreds of hours, and he's known for two things, like shitting his bed and asking a woman to urinate piss in his mouth.
Well, how did that come up? Why did he even offer that information to you, Sam?
I don't know.
Seems weird.
I just say what I'm thinking about, and I'm thinking about people I deal with. Because
did you ask him like what's the kinkiest thing you did?
Let me say how it really fits in. You think you got me under a barrel? It fits in because a couple streams ago, this really cool lady I like, JK, came on this very show, this huge show. Universal audience, as HB says. I think it's pretty good.
Yeah.
You have some really good slogans, but your show isn't big enough to give you credit.
Well, we'll see.
You're building. You're building?
We're building the brand.
Okay, I'm just skeptical because so many times in the past, why is this time going to be different?
Be a believer. Believe in the brand.
That said the Monkees. I'm a believer. Who wrote that?
I'm a believer.
Where's Russell?
That was
Monkees.
Mr. Neil Diamond.
Yeah, it was Neil Diamond.
Neil Diamond. He wrote A Little Bit Me, A Little Bit You, and Love to Love for the Monkees as well. All really good things. I might be leaving out.
That's a real classic. I'm a believer. Because it says a lot, right? Jarba, I want to get back to what Abe said. All right? So Abe, all I said, all I said, those few words, never mention anybody. And this is what he wrote word for word in chat. So suspenseful, huh? Only here. With the great Hostbusters, a likeness of JK, and one of the best people anywhere. But he's much smarter if you follow him. Russell Cook. He's like, it took me a while to figure out how smart he was, HB. Which means he covers it because he covers it. He hides it.
He hides his intelligence.
Yeah.
Would you agree with that, Russell, that you wanna, you're like Norm Macdonald in a sense, that you try to hide your intelligence to not
I take it beyond that.
Intimidate others.
Some people think. No, I think some people are going to think you're smart, and some people are going to think you're just a raving dumbass. That's life, isn't it?
I have a theory.
Yes, sure.
And I don't know if it's true or not, but do you have to hide from your father, Russell?
No. My family encouraged me to read and learn and all that kind of stuff.
So you had a good relationship with your father?
No, not really, but he never wanted me to be stupid.
Did he say, "Don't be stupid"?
I told you not to be stupid, you moron. No, he never said anything like that, but
he just wanted
like
you to be educated.
Yeah, he was always talking about fucking shit like electronics and shit like that, and you know. I didn't see him a lot, but whenever I did, he liked to talk about all this stuff to do with, I don't know, the shit he liked.
What was the shit he liked?
Pussy.
Pussy.
Pussy, dude. That's all he cared about. No, I can't. Oh, I'm not gonna transition from that to that. No, my father, when he was young, he liked to smoke pot.
Whoa.
He liked to drink beer. He liked motorcycles. He loved anything to do with cars and racing and any kind of bike races. He's always been really into war history, especially like different weapons of war, like tanks. Like he'll watch a documentary about tanks and shit that's 20 hours long, no problem. He does love women. He loves the lovely ladies, of course. I think what else?
Why haven't you said he's interested in being a father?
He wasn't. Not unfortunately, he was not interested in being a father.
So between the three of us, probably Hostbuster got the best father.
I mean,
right?
I had a father. I had an upbringing with a father. He didn't have a father, but my father didn't have a father, so I feel like he wanted to be there for us to kind of make up for what he didn't get.
And how does it go with your father?
I feel like we could be closer.
The alimony too.
Wait, he's talking about something personal that might mean.
Well, I mean, I'm interested to know, like, Russell, how does that affected you? What do you feel about that? Do you have any feelings about it, or do you try not to think about it?
I used to think about it a lot when I was young, but now that I'm an old person, I kind of see it this way. If someone doesn't like children, it's a good thing they don't want to be around them.
Oh,
so they're gonna be real shitty. Wow. Like they don't understand why kids cry at a cartoon or something like that. They think it's stupid. They don't understand a kid being interested in toys or now video games and all that kind of shit. They just don't understand children. You know what I mean? So they're not going to go out of their way to learn about the Smurfs or whatever you like when you're
right. You want children, HB?
No. And I think because I get enough of like when I see my nephews, I can talk to them and we we see them maybe once every month, and for a day me and my wife will watch them, and it's nice. We get kind of the light version of a parent experience, but entertaining them. I forget who said it. Oh, Kyle Mooney said he has like a nice 30 minutes of entertaining kids, but they want to be entertained for 20 hours. So that's fucking crazy, right? So like it's a fun experience for 2 days, but to do that full time, I just don't think I would be good at it. Not that I wouldn't want to, but it would just be hard.
No, it wasn't.
Yeah, because he's probably thinking, like, say he's, his wife, Mrs. Busters, is asleep, And he's finally getting able to watch the greatest porn movie he's ever seen. Then some fucking kid starts crying. He's got to stop everything.
My wife. It was so
Exactly.
cool. My wife. I have 2 boys. It was my focus was not on some porn bullshit. It was just enjoying this.
He's
this
finally
child.
chatting with that stock photo at the end of the night.
This fuck you know, I know what you're referencing. Okay, go ahead, Tim.
What was I saying?
Paul Newman said you never get over it.
She disrupted me again. Did you see what she did?
She made a little joke about how I got tricked by a fucking stock photo.
It was a stock. Was it an alarmy one? Alarmy stock photo.
What kind of stepmother is that stock photo?
I wonder if she's. Are you a nihilist?
Mr. and Mrs. Buster.
What political? What
that stock photo can't raise 3 kids.
Are you like
video games?
Are you like a radical feminist?
What I wanted to say, I wanted to make an important point upon just an add-on of an important point that was made earlier at the beginning. I don't know if we ever got to the death threat, but in the beginning of bringing it in the death threat, you took issue, Sam. You said this letter is addressed that says I want to kill you and your family, and that's a weird thing to say.
Something like
why wouldn't you just say your family because I'm included in the family?
I know. But the whole thing is weird. You think that's the only thing weird about it? Just sending it?
If somebody wrote to you, I'm going to kill your family, you wouldn't infer that you're included in your family.
Trying to put logical
you would have a threat of somebody threatening to kill your family. It makes much more sense to say, I'm going to kill you and your family.
Can I, Abe, put
and
this
I take
comment
issue with you taking issue of that.
Evil Abe.
I'll mute myself.
And by the way, I got really mad at Evil Abe because he called me a racist and he said he was going to destroy me. So I got really mad and I vented, but now I'm more dispassionate and I just can't hate him, you know, disappointed. But I think he's a mean drunk. And when he's not a mean drunk, he seems the best of us. And I have a drunken father, or did. And Russell said there were issues with alcohol. So we know a little bit something about this drunk. What about the good parts of him? Should that be taken into consideration? But
what did Russell say? Just clarify for those.
I'm the one talking.
I know, but you said Russell said something about alcohol.
Well, because alcohol comes into Evil Ape, because it said he's a mean drunk. So I know about a mean drunk, and Russell has talked about it. So I'm saying we kind of understand that it's complicated.
Wait, but what did Russell say though? And by the way, I found Hansdy. You guys, did I tell you that?
What?
Oh.
What? You see what she did, you guys? Again.
Well, for the universal audience, Hansdy is a big deal, but you can continue. Just get. All right, go ahead.
Exactly what she's a very smart person, Jarvita.
You do give people credit.
And she's fascinating. Because
see, that's what I mean when I say you have the temperament of a homosexual. That there's one woman in the room and you want to kick her out. But go ahead.
It has nothing to do with gender. If you distracted me, I'd kick you out too.
Okay.
Why are you like going in that direction? I love women.
No, I'm just saying.
Obviously love women. You have one is not enough for you, right? you don't stop at one. You go to other women.
You only live twice.
One's too many. 1,000's not enough.
That's a great reference.
Hostesses.
There hasn't been a James Bond movie out lately.
I'd like to sleep with 1,000 women a year, if possible. Which I think
Sean
Connery.
Sean Connery.
Oh, yeah.
So
my favorite, Nancy Sinatra, sang that. You only live twice.
Really? That's James Bond was supposed to be glamorous with women, and he turned out to go on a TV show and said he recommended if the woman speak up to you, just hit her. So
He's
these real
Scottish.
people in real life. Yeah, but you don't think of James Bond saying that to a lady, right? But he was probably the best Bond. People argue. I like Bond like most people. My favorite would be Connery.
The first one I remember was Roger Moore. I remember being surprised there was one before him.
Well, the best one. You should watch those old Bonds. They're better. Because Moore was too comedic. If somebody practices death, they're going to have more of a macabre kind of humor. Not like, so I don't think he was believable, Roger Moore. He should have stayed with the British TV show, The Saint. Right? Oh. Actors move on, but one is their best performance. And he was miscast. See, I talk about many different kinds of things, critics. Russell knows a lot, and HB knows comedy. And cough syrup.
I know comedy, cough syrup, and
sex.
No, he's a swinger. You think I didn't make that up. I was shocked. And then
Miss Jarvis keeps getting kicked, Sam. I'm not
Did she interrupt me again? But she interrupts me every time.
So why don't you just mute her? Why you got to kick? Or say, say, please do not talk.
Thank you. Can we have a longer pause?
Well, we're waiting for you, the captain of the ship.
I was talking about, people say I don't talk about Billy Budd. This is a theme I've talked for 4 years. Right, Russell?
What?
Billy Budd.
What's that?
This man lives by books. He sells books. You know Billy Budd. Okay, I don't want to embarrass you. A lot of people don't read. Probably most people don't read.
You're calling me Billy Budd? I didn't even know you were talking about me.
Do you know the movie and or book, Billy Budd?
No.
Russell,
I didn't know that.
I am going to look it up right now, Sam.
So you don't know it?
It's a book by Herman Melville, who
the movie
everyone knows.
So you do know.
Who that
yeah.
man is. Well, I've got a tablet. I'm looking it up.
So you don't know her? Okay, I didn't want to make a big deal about it, right? I don't
see. I do listen to books, and I actually looked this up, Sam, and I found out that listening to books is almost as cognitively valuable as reading them.
Why don't you ask somebody with 2 master's degree, 1 in education, 2 teaching credentials?
Audiobook. No, idea of an audiobook.
No. There's much more benefit cognitively, neurologically to reading than
what are those exact benefits? Let's hear it.
It develops things like compassion because it puts you imagining you're in a different kind of world. And you're in the now.
But you don't get that when you listen to it.
One is visual processing, and one is auditory. And a lot of times, people are driving and doing other things. Why don't you?
I don't buy that.
This has been researched.
No, think about it. If you hear it, why wouldn't you imagine in your mind and visualize it too?
Dude, the research. There's nothing to argue about.
All right. Well, if you have that Instagram account, you could send me that research, and I would bore through it for hours.
If I want to know about a virus, I ask a doctor. I don't go to you, right?
Right. So if I want to know about books, I go an expert, not you.
Yeah. No, I'm an expert.
Oh, you're an expert on books? I didn't know that. See, I didn't know that you were an expert on books. Now that I know, let's hear it.
Okay, well, Billy Budd was created by Melville. What was Melville's most famous book?
Moby Dick.
Wow. Yeah. Right. What was Moby Dick about?
A big whale.
Dick. A
I thought you
huge
would know.
dick.
Whales don't. I think I read they have the biggest penis, or sharks, or something per
Oh,
The thing is, they ejaculate like a swimming pool
a
worth
lot.
of. Yeah,
Is that why
that's
they're called
my
sperm
goal.
whales?
I just want to be with one woman and be able to ejaculate an enormous
Look who
amount
you're
every time.
talking to. Both of us are talking to Mr. Swinger, Ghostbuster.
Yeah, it's a cool goal, isn't it?
what,
No,
to
a
fill a
cool
swimming
goal is
pool?
Yeah.
that why I asked before. Is that why they call it a sperm whale? They got tons of sperm.
Hey, I'll look that up. How did that become?
Wow.
There was a James Bond movie like last year. What was it called? Condor. If it's so memorable. Who starred in
Idris
Condor?
Alba. Idris Alba is
There's
the
a
new
black James Bond. That takes a lot of denial, not of racist stuff, just because James Bond is an archetype.
Yeah.
So that's like intentional changing the character so radically. Because the spy
DEI, is that
wants
what you're
to fit
trying
in.
to say?
So if James Bond worked in Africa, he would fit in. But color is not prejudice. But if you're a spy, appearances are important, right?
So how many degrees can you change it? Because like is British to Australian okay?
Yeah. What do you think? Because the culture.
I don't know.
Yeah. Well, I gave an answer.
See, like Stan Lee said Spider-Man shouldn't be black. There should just be a new superhero.
What do you think?
I don't make superheroes for a living, but I kind of get it. Like, why not make something that has a new identity instead of watering down an existing identity?
There's associations. It's associated with every other character. So I think you're exactly correct. Be creative and create another one, not based on some construct made by other people. A true artist would not do that. That's replication.
But also that would be erase transgenders people. So I don't know how I feel about what I just said.
I don't either. Something else. Sorry.
Like how would you feel about do you believe that trans women are women?
Oh, what an interesting question. I don't want to give my opinion. Practically, I'll go with whatever anybody wants to be defined. I don't want to make it a big issue in my head to think about. So whatever you say you are, I'll accept it. I'm not going to argue with you about how you feel about yourself.
Then would you feel okay if Alice in Wonderland was a trans woman?
Well, there's something more dark to that story because the author of that was a pedo in real life.
Oh, all right. How about
maybe come up with a different book.
Wait, Alice in Wonder? No, what's Wizard of Oz?
What's the name of that author? Russell might know. Jarba, maybe. Carroll.
Lewis Carroll?
Lewis Carroll. Yeah, he used to like to photograph naked minors. Not a pervert, right? See, I'm interested in these real life people behind these. You guys are.
Well,
real.
this was what, like 1930s?
No, you weren't real. HB wasn't real. He hid a real big part of himself on Buster.
What do you? I'm starting to wonder if we're all not still hiding parts of ourselves.
Probably, but I'm not hiding that I'm monogamous with my wife.
But do you think that we're all not characters? What?
I'm not a character. No, I don't think you're a character. Russell is.
No, but we come from, if you think about it, like, God is the operating system. Our body is the computer, and our personality is
I don't buy that.
our personality is the app. So if you change
A computer
personalities,
doesn't have free will. So are you saying we don't have free will? If we don't
wait a
have free
second.
will, then there's no meaning to what we do. Free will.
What do you mean when you say that? What do you mean when you say a computer doesn't have free will?
So Sam Harris is a neurologist. He says that everything is neurologically based. So he would say there's really not free will. So a machine doesn't have any morality. It has no choice. It does what's programmed. But a human brain, if you accept that it's more than programming, or you accept, do you believe we have free will? Because if we have free will, we're not like those things.
An addict doesn't have free will.
Oh, interesting.
Or it is at least limited.
Are you talking about yourself?
Well, I'm not the only person, but sure, yeah. Like, if you want to not do a drug and you still find yourself doing it, I mean, that's not very free.
Yeah, there aren't, like most rehabs with professionals, the rates of remediation is not great. So I guess there's no real answers. I like the cliche, people hit bottom, they won't have to change. But I guess there's no big secrets, is there?
About
ayahuasca, Joe Rogan says, can make a difference. If there are drugs that can turn that
what can
around.
make a difference?
Ayahuasca. You haven't heard this?
Okay, leave it to Joe Rogan to use drugs to get sober.
Well, I've done peyote.
I do agree that it is, but that's such a Joe Rogan idea.
Okay. I guess.
But yeah, go ahead.
Right,
go ahead. You can be right.
I like watching the coolness of Joe Rogan and Alex Fredman, who's a new guy, is that you have 3.5 hours to listen to people. You can't get really deep in 20 minutes. So in Rogan, it depends on his guest. I like the scientist.
So you listen to him now?
No, just when he has somebody special on.
I used to listen to him.
I listened to him when he was on the couch, when nobody did, right? Because more bottles. What bottle?
Oh, my bad. But I listen more to Howard Stern now.
Really? I haven't heard.
I switched after he became like all political. I just got bored of him.
Yeah, I don't want political for sure. Right.
I listened to a young man named Matan Evan.
Oh, yeah, he's good. Yeah. Matan Evan is solid.
You're talking about archetypes. Carl Jung says we have a shadow side, right? We have an opposite. Carl Jung did some great stuff with archetypes, but he also believed
that's true, isn't it? I'm looking at it right now because Presley mentioned it in chat. A concept in psychology that refers to the hidden, dark, or repressed aspects of a person's psyche. Absolutely, I agree that everyone probably
Jung was really smart.
Has the shadow side.
He was smart. But Freud.
Yeah, there's a book by Robert Bly about this.
Well, about what? What's it called? What's the book about?
Let me think what it's called.
I hope this is worth it.
I feel like there's a very antagonistic thing with you and Jarva.
Yeah. Oh, you just noticed it.
No, but I'm starting to
always.
It's Robert Bly, A Little Book on the Human Shadow. And it's probably the best, most concise book about this type of thing.
Wow.
And basically, you have a reptile brain.
You have a
shadow
tritonal
self.
brain. You have reptilian. You have a forgot that mid part. Then you well, let's put it into psychiatric terms. You have an id, which could be a reptilian. You have an ego, which is like a mediator between the id and the ego, and then you have a super ego. And people
Well,
put it.
Sam, what do you
What
think of
happens to you is when they're missing all three.
You have a lot of problem because well, in Freudian theory, there's a balance. So too much id is runaway impulse. Too much superego, you're going to get fucked because you think everybody's perfect. So in a lot of these systems, balance. But Freud was especially, they called him hydraulic.
You think
meaning that was based on
everybody's perfect if you have too much superego. What do
well,
you
it
mean?
depends on your theory, right? Perfect didn't really count in psychoanalytic theory. It was neurotic and psychotic.
And you have the perfect mix of both.
Me personally? No, I think I'm a failure as a person because I didn't keep my family together.
And do you think that's more neurotic or more psychotic?
Oh, what a good question. You want to put that in psychiatric terms. Too much selfishness. That was the balance.
So do you feel that you're a narcissist?
No, not at all. I just let me give an example. Throw it back at you. So
maybe a malignant narcissist.
No, I'm not a narcissist because I think about other people all the time. My inner thoughts are always about my wife or my kids or friends or no, I'm not a narcissist. In fact, I like when other people take over.
Do you feel tortured day to day thinking about losing your family? Because you just brought something up in going with the shadow kind of conversation that Jarva brought up or was talking about with that book. You said that every day you think about being a failure. How much does that affect you?
No, I said I am a failure.
You said, but does that
every day thinking
when
about
you say you're a failure?
Is there ever a day that you're not a failure, or you're in?
Oh yeah,
forever and always.
No, I don't think about it that much.
And do you feel as a total failure or just in one aspect of your life?
Well, some things are so critical. What was I working toward? So the failure was so staggering. Maybe you've had a failure like that. I don't know.
Well, you know, if you're a failure at
I do other good things, but nothing weighs as much to me as my family.
Right. So you see that as and do you do things in other aspects to try and make up for that feeling of failure?
For sure.
Do you think that there's something that you could have done differently or that you should have done differently?
Oh yeah, for sure.
Good question.
Of course.
So
my first wife came to me and said, maybe we should think about seeing somebody. And I said,
in a swinger type way, in an HB type way,
in a therapeutic kind of way, like seeing a therapist.
Okay.
And I couldn't even conceive that what's the problem? How could anybody have a problem with me? So I should have stopped myself, checked myself, and said, the fact that she's mentioning it deserves serious consideration. And if I'd done that, I don't know if it could have solved problems, but it would have been a good try. And I wouldn't have to look back and say, wow, I wish we could have gone to somebody. Because sometimes seeing a therapist works.
Yeah, why would you be, if you're basically a psychologist, why would you be anti-therapy?
What a great question. No, I'm not anti-therapy. I just didn't take her remarks seriously. Like with Abe. Why do we sometimes look the other way? but I did with Abe. So he wrote this comment. He wrote, after I didn't name a name, I just told people that I was given a death threat to not give in to the intimidation, because one goal might have been don't talk about this stuff. So I never mentioned Abe. So he wrote in a comment, prove it, you liar. Are you slandering me again? And he does yell, me and JK never thought you would use us like this. Well, here's a little commentary, and I'll finish it. That slander is calling me a racist and saying you're going to destroy me. I'm no racist. And so what did I lie about? And then he says, me and JK. Well, I've heard from JK. Has anybody? So don't, maybe you're speaking for JK, but let JK speak. So the whole deal with Abe was he admitted, and JK told us, that he trolled people, that Abe trolled people, say about his identity, say about his marriage. Was there a marriage? So because he trolled people and JK bought into it, they had a credibility problem. So I started questioning, did they meet like they said? But really, it doesn't matter. It's YouTube, right? This stuff doesn't matter. But this other stuff involving Dina does matter. And it interacts because JK, who I think is a really good person, said that she would not be with a man who had criminal aspects, right? So was Abe at one point a man who was under charge, allegedly, of being a domestic abuser? Well, if JK believed that, according to what she said, goodbye, Abe, right? But then I'm thinking, well, if they really love each other, would she go along with the troll? Well, she did once, but I have no trouble with JK. Abe makes it like that I said some things, I said nice things, and yeah, when I question, but I always like JK. So there's me. I don't know what's going on with JK. I have no problem with her. I like her, but Abe slandered me. And now I'll finish this. I'll repeat this part. Prove it, you liar. Are you slandering me again? Me and JK never thought you would use us like this. I don't care at all. I don't care at all, though, and we won't be a part of it. You can apologize, or we will just forget about you. And here's a really weird kind of ending it. Regards, Abe. Well, I'm the motherfucker. Been calling you out for 2 or 3 weeks. So it's a very odd kind of communication. But there's them coming on Sha. And I felt honored that the first time they came on a week or two ago, they said they love each other, right? And I thought, finally, 2 people I really like love each other. Marie and Winkler had problems. They said they love each other. Rev and Nicole declared love on Sha. It got problems. So the track record of saying you love each other on Sha, it's cool in the stream, but this could be the one. This is the one I really, really liked both people. I did. But I wasn't critical. I was just buying everything they said and enjoying it. It was groovy. Sha, right? It's still up. And then next stream, I think JK was a, but German lady came on and said, Sam, you're being trolled. You're being trolled. And I went, well, let me think about this. And then 4 or 5 people, including Sue, who I really like, Rachella, maybe most of all, said that, yeah, that there's problems with Evil Abe's story. And a lot of those people said they never believed they met. But, okay, so what? Whether I question or not. The response of Abe, as I said earlier, was to call publicly in commenters was, or maybe on air, was to call me a racist and said he would destroy me. I'm not racist, and he threatened me. So I don't know the connection with the death threat. I never said that. I did say that I thought Dina received that threat like me, word for word, and I got one. So regardless, and I wrote this in a comment, but I forgot to write it down to response to him. Regardless, I'm not the problem. You got other things to worry about, Abe. It was, and this is now not a certainty, because this woman, Dina, and I won't show a clip, and I'm not anti-Dina. I'm trying to be neutral. I really don't know the lady, but some people I trust say she got problems, right? Charlotte I listen to, but her character is not the issue. Was a law on the books that you can't threaten a minor on air anywhere, right? A lawyer might say, well, what do you mean by threaten? Blah, blah, blah. But if the man ever gets indicted, probably right now, my rec would be talk to a lawyer. That would be my recommendation. And you don't want to pay for a lawyer, right? You don't. Who wants to pay for a lawyer? But I'm not a lawyer. Is it true? And if it came to a jury, some of these thoughts by Abe that I heard, Abe said he was advising someone how to put his hands on a woman so as not to get detected. And he was like striking her in the back of the head or some vile such thing. Can you imagine a jury listening? But I don't know. It's not up to me. So I question now. She said, Dina, that a subpoena went out and he got a notice from YouTube. Abe denied it. So I'm not kind of part of this. But Abe went after me, right? Abe, why did Abe go after me? Maybe he truly loves JK. I kind of believe he does. And I believe JK loves him. But what's the truth beyond that? I've said 2 issues. The Dina and Abe stuff, that's serious. This other stuff, they have a right to the relationship, obviously, however they want. And I wish it well. I think the only thing I said was I would hope that both people have enough knowledge about about important stuff. And Abe said on air, I think on Sha, and I haven't replayed most of it, some of it, that they knew each other. He was talking about knowledge of him and JK. We know everything about each other. And she said, I heard her say, well, not everything. And then he said, well, stop. So I think it's okay to question, but it's what JK knows in her heart. I think you got to do what's best for her. I like her. Did she get fooled by Abe? I don't know. Does she love him so much she'll do anything? I don't know. That's for them, between them, right? But Abe, don't make it like I don't like JK. I do. He said, well, I'll say nice things to their face, and then I won't be so nice. No, if talking with her, I was nice, and then German lady came up and questioned. So, of course, I'm going to question. Because honestly, some things didn't feel right. They don't make sense. But I say allegedly. Allegedly, she said she had a home with a pool in the Hollywood Hills. Well, those homes I lived in Hollywood. Millions and millions of dollars. Now, it's possible, did she come from a rich family? But the information by itself one should be skeptical because she said the U.S. government paid for it. That's what the U.S. government paid for the house. Really? The U.S. government gave her $2-3 million or something to buy a home. So I could be wrong, but that's not the problem. Really, the problem for Abe is that legal stuff. Because is there a law in the books that he violated? Is it true that she contacted Dina, the police? I kind of believe, because Abe said that if she took this woman, Nicole, to trial, it shows a propensity to use those dynamics in the system. So if the police are involved, and there's a DA who says, based on the facts, what I see here, let's prosecute. It could be really problematic for Abe. It could be really serious, right? You'd have to go back and see what the statute says and see if what Abe did fits the criteria. And that's assuming Dina is telling the truth. And there's dispute because Dina said Abe received a subpoena note from Goggle, and he denies it. But I think if everything is done right, the facts will play out. You want me to speculate? It's hard because could the DA make something political out of this? It sounds kind of important to me, which I cued people a couple streams ago, because can a streamer who uses a language of threat like Abe be prosecuted in the real world, so to speak? Is there a law in the books? So that's one thing. And I'll finish with this little rant about kids. I haven't really thought about outcomes. If you ask me, it might be considered, if the police, if he gets indicted, to be considered maybe a settlement. Go off the internet for a year. But it's not up to me. What if the prosecutor wants to play the case for political reasons? It sounds like a really controversial subject. So there's all kinds of things going on. If I'm Abe, you don't want police actually involved, right? So what is the police involvement, et cetera, et cetera? And I don't take a stand because I can testify that some of Abe's words were horrible.
Are you doing a show?
Yeah.
And who are you talking to? Who are you talking to? Russ. Or that's HB. I used to joke, HB used to seem so satisfied. Right, we would joke.
No.
He said that his wife had heavenly big bosoms. So that's kind of lightweight. That's a compliment, right? He went off. Not because of me. I heard women calling him. Right? Probably his wife. So I've been on 3 hours. I don't know where Russell is. Thank him for coming up. And I'm ready to go off. So I'll just... Did I make my points? Not really. Okay, let me try again. Sorry. This is a JK likeness. I met her, forget, somewhere. She used to be with Jim Renell. And on air, very smart, very charming, but real. She did get mad when Poon, Handler, wished RAPE upon her. And then she confronted him, and he got the better of her because he kept saying, you're spurging out. And she would yell, she's not. But then she came back in a very appropriate, brilliant way. She went on Poon's again, on his, and she laughed at everything he said. And he couldn't handle it. He couldn't handle it. And his anus lickers said he won, but from a kind of smart kind of way. JK was brilliant. And I was rude to her at one point. I apologize. Chat told me to. I like the lady. So every kind of scenario I can think of, I like the lady. Did she go along with the troll? I like the way, or she didn't go along with the troll. I think she loves this guy. I think I heard it in their voice. And I advised, actually thinking it was best for her, to go off the internet or YouTube. Maybe that wasn't, if I was like the truth would say, well, stay on. But I don't want this lady hurt if she's for real. And you know how some people are going to go after her. And she did get hurt by Poon wishing such an evil thing. We saw it in her expression of anger, right? But I like her every which way, I think. She's smart. Is she a associate professor, assistant? I believed her, but I'm not sure. She might have a story. I believe her. Could she be a complete troll? Possible. But JK and Abe, I choose to believe it. I could be fooled, but if it's true, I don't want to miss the grooviness of it. Two people in love, and he indicated, but who knows if he's telling the truth. Maybe they're going to Korea, South Korea. He made, he said Abe said he was going to destroy me. And I'm thinking, what did I do? I just questioned and thought, maybe you guys are trolling us. And why do you care? But my theory, babe, is from someone else. Hang on. Jarvis playing music. Oh, Russell's playing music. Okay. It's distracting. I'm trying to stay focused. Abe's response to me was horrible. Destroy me? What's going on? And you called me a racist? So I reacted, not being intimidated, using the truth and my subjective feeling to make some streams on Abe with the truth. What did I lie? I qualified it. I still don't know. What did they meet? I don't know. But the focus, I guess, should be on the issue, really troubling for him. And maybe JK, because do you believe Dina? Do you believe Dina? If you believe Dina, then a complaint she made to the police, not a lawsuit, nothing like that, but a police complaint report, did her claim have validity? And if it's true, is there a cited part of the law that the man violated? Now, a lot of things are violated, say on YouTube, and they don't enforce it. So there's a matter of, if Abe theoretically broke a law, would the police or the DA, would they want to carry it forward? But I wouldn't want to be under consideration for that, because if they go forward, evil Abe might be in very serious trouble. And that's why I said something he doesn't want to hear. And I don't know many details, but if there's a possibility of him being indicted, or if it's true the police are considering it, it might be money well spent to get that attorney, to talk to an attorney, right? I don't know. But at one point, there might be prosecutions. Here's an extreme example. It's not a threat against an adult, though Dina may have claimed there were. She got specific, I think. it's a threat against a minor. So it's not me giving my opinion that carries so much weight. It should be the statute, right? And contact between Dina and if there's any possible investigation moving forward. And Dina said there's some things she can say and some not. What is Abe's point of view? Abe has, go check out his stream. He brought up some points. My personal opinion is they don't answer the basic. Did he make a threat against the minor? Is it reasonable to apply that threat to a statute if there's a statute in law? I wouldn't, I don't know. But nobody, well, I wouldn't want to be under any investigation. Some of the things Abe said to me are indefensible. But if police are involved, it's criminal, it's legal consideration, right? I don't know, but just not knowing might bother me. And again, is JK said the man that some people assume have been doxxed. That man is not Abe. Rachella says, if I'm correct, if I remember correct, Rachella said it is that man. So then JK said that man is not Abe, but I believe, if I heard right, that man is somehow allegedly accused of domestic abuse. So that's critical too. If that man is Abe, what does JK do? I don't want JK hurt. If really the bottom line is between them, and I do hope it's transformative. JK said that Abe is not that person in real life, but in real life, Abe posted that he was going to destroy me. So I don't have a big theory. It's basically what someone said, that he's a mean drunk. He said horrible things, indefensible, but bottom line, it's not what I think. It's the facts of the case and whether they will be used to mount some kind of charge. There's no clear way out without some harm, whether it be to reputation or having to address this issue. Abe addressed it, Evil Abe did, but he certainly didn't clear up things for me. Now, I don't know who made that death threat. I would like Abe to deny it. I don't want to think Abe would do that, right? Brutal Mafia says, I'll be clapping togetherness as buds with Abe within a month. I don't have that fury, but I can't trust him. He showed me that side of him that went beyond the pale, saying, what did I do? Where's Russell? I'm about to end it, but I want to ask you something.
Oh, hey, what's up, Sam?
What did I do? I mean, Miss Buttsmell had wished me death. Wish me death. Abe wants to destroy me. I'm just some dude on here, but it's kind of flattering, too.
I think they just don't want you to talk about them.
Oh, yeah, right. But I don't know what JK would do.
I don't think I think they want to keep all this shit off the internet.
But should that be determined by two other people who don't want things mentioned? Should we listen to that? Let them determine what I say?
See, I don't know, man. If you want to, yeah. I guess if you don't want to, you can just do what
But
you
why?
want, right?
That's my basic option. Why do they think they have power or
What's
right?
up, sir?
Tell me that. But I don't know. She did. JK, I could. Who knows? JK went off the internet, so that's what I said. Abe makes like him and JK are joined, but we don't know that. I don't have to know that. But Abe should not speak for her too. I like JK, even if she trolled, even if she didn't, every which way. She only went after one person who wished RAPE. I think she always came classy to me, believable as a teacher, though I don't know for sure. Does she know Hollywood? I didn't get a chance to ask, but it never rang phony to me, except maybe when she appeared with Abe and she admitted Abe and her had trolled people, right? So it was so cool, and then it turned bad. When they announced they loved each other, it felt groovy. They trusted me, and then German lady, what could I do? She listened to her points, and some points I kind of sided with other view. I could be wrong, but his response, Evil Abe, kind of hurt me. Am I sounding like a puss? But like Russell Cook, I think they're better now. But Russell Cook was backstabbed, and 2 weeks ago, I went on Michelle's show, and he was hurt by it. So I got the right to be a little bit hurt. Right, Russell? Thank you.
Oh, because I got backstabbed by Michelle?
No, not by Michelle. You were talking about somebody else.
Okay. Yeah, all that stuff is fine now. There's nothing.
Yeah, but you get my point. That you cared. You and Michelle are okay, right?
Yeah. Why not?
Well, you hesitated. I don't know why you hesitated. Maybe you don't want to talk about it. That's we don't talk about it. What's going in my private?
It's a really old story. Nothing really bad is going on. So don't worry about it. Everything's fine.
Let me read the back chat. I'm here. I can't. This is Jarbatown. Let me in. He kicked me. I need to speak. Yeah, I let you in 3 times, and you wouldn't let me speak. HB and Russell, you need to refuse to go on without me in there. I kind of like that. She's going for it, you know. Why are you supporting Sam, Jill's sexist? They're not supporting me. They argue with me all. Russell doesn't agree with me a lot, right, Russell? Would you agree with me on that? No, we accept each other. I hope.
Yeah.
Right. But I can go over the line.
Yeah.
I can go over I got punished because I was ball buzzing Russell with Mr. Peepers, and I lost a lot of views. So Russell, don't mess with Russell. People will leave. I got to be nice to Russell. Right, Russ?
Yeah, if you want to. I mean, it makes things easier for me
so
too.
Strongly. I can't believe you traitors. But Jarba, you wouldn't let me talk. Russell says we're trying to get him to tell the assassination plot story and bring you back up. I tried. So I was threatened. I hope that person isn't right. I want Abe to say it wasn't him, but I didn't name him to begin with. But his last stream, he didn't mention me. What he did was strange. Russell, are you with me?
I am, sure.
Take over the story or something. You know, I don't think because I'm talking too much. I want to hear from you. So, Abe, just didn't go after me. More comments. More people were angry because Abe went after Lexi. What? 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 I'm trying to get that what right, but what? So that's it. Saucy Sue, why would you go after Evil Abe? Because Saucy Sue maybe said she didn't believe that they had met. Why else? Right? Can you talk, please?
I really don't know what to say about any of this, Sam. I'm really sorry.
Can you have a small phone? I'll read it if you want, or you can. What do you want to do? Thanks for coming up.
Okay, everyone is talking about Dina.
Well, let's go through that. Sam confront movie maniac for his falsehoods. Boy, the chat is really slowed down. They think I'm probably going to.
I'm looking at the current comments.
I know, but there's not many current comments. Charlotte don't like Dina, and I don't think. To me, I don't have. She went on Jake's. I didn't like. I don't know the full story. She put on this Nicole. She took her to court. I think the lady has disabilities. So, and I got to listen to Charlotte, who don't like her. But I don't think it's going to come down to that. I think it's going to be the prosecutors willing to apply a law if the law was broken. And if they are, it might mean big trouble for Evil Abe. Sometimes these things are not enforced, right? Like most marijuana people haven't really been sent to court, but the government can. So the government will look at the facts. But I'm saying I want no government looking at me that way, and I haven't done anything. So presumption of innocence to Abe, but some of those comments, oy vey, right? So I don't know. I lost Abe, but I think I lost Abe because of JK. So two separate things going on. That do you have an opinion on Abe, JK, Russell Cook? Russell Cook.
See, I really don't, Sam. I honestly don't.
Dude, you gave time. You don't have to be on here if you don't want, really. I get that feeling like you want to go do something. He's not answering.
Yeah, I actually want to go eat dinner. So
go have dinner.
Thanks for having me up, Sam.
I need to get off.
Chat.
Yeah, I need to get off.
Take it easy, everyone. Have a good night.
There you go. Peepers. All Russell and Shamrock, Shammy. Next month, before you know it, we'll be in January. The new Peepers. And HB came on, and we mentioned he needed to be reliable. So, good chance. I don't know. I